Are you saying this to say that squatter camp is greater than? When you have this conversation, people immediately go into talking about how much squatter camp pioneered. That's not the conversation we're having.
Yeah.
Continue. Flabber and?
Who else?
Your 3 against their 3.
And you're counting people that are better than the
like
tear
10
gas
niggas.
niggas, right?
Yes,
Okay,
in the
Flabber,
squad.
let's say we give you Flabber.
Sure.
Continue.
Full stop. Listen, we can pick verses from the groups. Like, take this verse from Manyisa and take this verse from Chance. We can compare them like that. That's what I'm saying, within the crews.
Flabber.
This is what we missed. This is culture
Flabber.
chop.
Nah,
Flabber's
never
goated,
that.
guys.
This
Let's
is
not get
culture
Hey,
chop.
come, go
But
back.
my ease.
Hey, go back and listen.
You guys don't respect my ease raps.
Go, play the
That
rest.
will simplify.
Play the rest. Shut the fuck up. Do you
don't-
even
what
know
is-
the song?
You play it.
you
You're
putting
the one
us
who
on.
knows it.
Play it from where?
Do you remember
Don't take
one
out your
part
No,
of the song,
guys.
maybe?
Okay, listen. Listen. Everyone who's watching this, go play Squatter Camp. The rest, shut the fuck up. Flabber is even solo on. He raps alone on that song. And come back to the comments.
Okay, never mind. It's crazy that the answers nobody had I found when searching for myself. Let's toast to victory. Pick up your glass, show me love for once. Let's toast to victory.
Welcome to Choppin It with Bhuda T. I am the Lord of the entire, the Lord of the every, the Lord of the... Yo, I'm tired, I won't lie. I'm tired, I won't lie. I feel like I'm doing way too much. Lord of the fit, Lord of the babies, Lord of the light-skinned baby daddies. Hit me the boy, hit me the Lord boys in. Shape game is the verdict. Skin deep game season. We back in business. Like, leg game is out for the rest of the year. Stop playing. Stop. Godspeed to all the real niggas. You feel me? SMD to all the fuck niggas. Of course, to my left, I got with me the OG, the big dog, Mr. Talk That Shit in front of and no matter when and however, Rashid K, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, get him, Mati, get him, FARX, the greatest chopper of all time. Culture Chop, we back in business!
Hell yeah.
Finally.
We're out here.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute. Everybody's busy. We're busy. Broke Beans is busy. Schedules are clashing. Shout out to our patriots out there on LOTV. So sorry we haven't been with you for a while. But we're back and we're here for you. And all is lovely. Oh shit, Lou Will. My sixth man of the year, of course, is ghosting out there. The Basic Boys.
Come on,
We've been cooking up the Showtime chops, which is what has been killing us. Because, now we outside on a crazy level.
You
like,
gotta be outside.
but the outside living is bossing, no?
I don't even like it.
The outside living
That
is
shit
bossing.
is nice. I
big
ain't
dog.
gonna
Like,
hold you.
we haven't missed too many of the shows that these rappers are putting on.
Yeah.
Like we've been out there covering and it's dope also to cover the culture on that level. Yeah, bring that, big dog. Business. We're gonna need that cause shit.
It's hot in here. I ain't gonna hold
Yeah, those niggas been working. Shout out to my people at Black Label.
Shut up, yo.
I'm just trading on this new platform, Pocket Broker. It feels what you want before you want it.
Get convenient withdrawals with over 50 payment methods. Get ahead.
It's me again, the friendly neighborhood lord of all of, and apparently now your financial advice too. As we all know, December is around the way, meaning wifey's gonna need a vacation, the kids are gonna need Christmas gifts, the partying doesn't stop, and my question to you is, do you have enough put away? And if you don't, do you not know of Pocket Broker?
I don't get it. Now trust me, I know what you're thinking. I don't know absolutely nothing about trading. Yes, well, neither did I before I met Pocket Broker. You know why? Because they simplify it. So much so that they allow you to follow expert traders on their app. What do you mean? Not just that, you can also copy their trades. Are you crazy? You may not actually have to know how to trade. Just find people that really are good at it. Now, not only am I plugging you, I'm plugging my people in real life.
Come on now.
This is my guy, Lou. I know for a fact you're sitting here on that app. Keep it a stack. We're not playing. It's that simple. Find yourself a spot where you can enjoy the sun by the palm trees. Get on Pocket Broker. Your pockets will never be broker than they are now. Big business. I'm actually supposed to be trying, there's a Black Label Royal, I think.
Oh shit, bro.
That is out, like a limited edition.
The new flavor way.
Yeah, I'm supposed to
What
be
are they
trying
saying
that out.
about endorsing?
They
Step by
Still
step.
in the chop.
Yeah,
Still in the
yeah,
chop.
yeah.
Still in the chop.
they my people though, they fuck with me. Like they, you know, they send me stuff, they invite me to their events. So, you know, hopefully we graduate to get to that place where,
Get the bag, bro.
you feel me, where they can put, you know, but they've put some coins in my pocket.
Come
you
on
know.
now.
Some healthy coins
That's
as well.
what's up.
So,
That's what's up. Yeah.
so that's dope. They're my people. Shout out to them. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, outside living has been crazy. We were at the, if we're taking it just from last night, we're at the Loyal to the Plug listening session, which you didn't come to any. You were supposed to come to the one out here at the Sony rooftop. You didn't. And then you said, I think you said you were going to try the PTA one as
Yeah,
well, no?
I told them I was gonna commit to the PTA one, but you know, shit kind of fell
What
out.
were you on?
One of the artists I'm working with at studio sessions, I got the Leonardo. So we ended up trying to leave, we waited.
Didn't work out.
Lock-in was
The
too
stew was more
locked in.
basic.
Well, not for me.
Respectfully.
Not for me, but you know, it was work, so I had to be there. But
That's
yeah,
fire.
I caught up with the niggas though before that. I still need to go see them, pick up the merch. He's doing a collab also with Galaxy Boy for the album Loyal to the Plug.
Oh,
featuring-
fire. So that's why Vitos was out there last night, man. Yeah, I didn't see him, but I know you niggas saw him out there.
Yeah, so he's doing a collab
Shout out
with
to
them.
Vitos. I fuck with
Culture niggas.
Culture, the way he's doing
he's
it.
super cultural.
Shout out to Tots. man.
Yeah, I
Super
fuck with
culture.
Tots. Shout out to him. Loyal to the Plug is sounding
Yo.
fire,
Hella
no?
fire.
Lady.
sounding fire.
Hella
Fire.
fire.
Zuchi's touch.
Shout out to Zuchi and Big Les for real.
Yeah, Big Les, super
Big Les
producer.
is
Yo.
yeah.
I don't think he gets
his
enough
touch
shine,
as
but
well.
His touch is
on some of the pockets, he was able to put the
It
niggas
was a
in.
banger from like the beginning to like the end. Like he just
Yeah.
and it was like a story. He was narrating, like shout out.
Yeah, he got
Yeah.
Warren also, the actor.
Oh yeah, Warren. What is him? Simang?
Yeah, that
I hope I'm not
I don't want to put
Yeah.
his name in them.
because he is a
Masemula.
Masemula, yes.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Big
you,
Dog.
Big Dog.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Big Dog Tabang out there coming
Warren
in clutch.
is
Because I
narrating
didn't
the
feel like
album.
Simang, like because he's also like, is he not a petty nigga? If I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
mistaken, yeah. It's like, come on, can't be him, Simang,
Yeah, so he's narrating the whole project.
which is fire.
And initially he was just coming in to do I think just a skit. And he ended up like fucking with the album, and 25 just let him like do the
Just
whole
let
shit.
him keep going.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
no,
super
the-
cultural because he's also a
yeah.
Pitori nigga.
Shout out.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
big time actor.
Big time, you know. One of the
Super
best.
talented guy as well. Like he's
Extremely.
really, really good. Like he's a real actor, which there's very few of in SA.
Yeah, the
Respectfully,
arts.
like,
The arts is
respectfully.
Yeah, like people who you can tell, no, this is a real actor. Like,
Yeah.
Not clouds, but skill.
like the talent.
Yeah.
Not an Instagram or TikTok
Yeah.
numbers.
Someone who can just act
Yeah.
just enough to pass off on.
Because you know that's how they do
That's
now.
how it is now, yeah.
Yeah.
Depends on
Yeah,
your
they
following.
go for the numbers.
They
man.
go for the
Yeah.
numbers, yeah.
That's crazy.
Even
That's-
radio presenters, like they check your numbers.
Yo, that's crazy. That's a crazy time. But we do live in a cloud era.
Yeah, for sure.
So I guess the big businesses want their clouds as well.
Yeah.
That's fair. But being out there, and I doubled up. I went to both the media one and yesterday's one.
Yeah.
Or last night's one. Because I just didn't want to miss seeing Kilo in
In his element.
in PCA.
In his own
Yeah,
town.
especially in the PCA.
Yeah, that's different. You feel me? Shout out to the Sobering. They hosted
Media way.
and chopped it with him out there at the Media Way. Sobering super culture as well. They
For
always
sure.
they always come in clutch. They do what they do and do it very well as well. Shout out to those gentlemen. That was fire. Luasinova was out there.
Everyone was out there.
That song with Luasinova, Flo Jones,
And oh wow, nah, it was too
that
much.
bangs. At both,
Crazy,
that
dude.
bangs. That
But for
song
me, it's
bangs.
the Zucchi one. That track. What is
Nah, the
it?
Zucchi one is crazy.
Where will you find me without Zucchi? Whatever he said.
Yeah.
That you are no.
Yo,
way.
that song is
That
that is
one.
my first official favorite song.
That's
Because
the
also that
one.
bounce. And
That's the one.
that's such a cheeky nigga
crazy.
bounce on that shit. Like, oh, Zucchi.
Now, Zucchi's
The
always on
one
par.
also.
Doesn't miss.
Also, he was outside. He was out there. And that was dope to see.
Flame was
And
outside.
he had a smile on his face. Like he was happy to be
What
outside.
did you expect?
Not that Zucchi's
straight man.
Like, he's a straight faced nigga.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
Respectfully.
he looked happy, he looked at peace. Also, he's gone through
A lot.
a tough year. You know, we had to scream free Zucchi all year.
Yeah.
And, you know, it seems like he's gearing up to come back outside. I
Come
think
on now.
him and the label,
Figured it out. Stay low.
Stay
Low
Low,
and
have figured their shit out. So
I'm happy.
I'm glad about that. I'm happy. I
I
hope
think
Boy,
that's
come
the
outside.
reason why you'd see a smile on his face. Zucchi's all about the music. I think maybe just being there, watching the music roll out and that it's happening, I think that's probably what put a smile on his face.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, no, that
That's
was
a
good.
good
I was
thing,
happy
yeah.
to see him in that space and see him just living his life. He also just finished a project with Ringo,
Shout
Pepos,
out.
Martingos, which
Yeah.
Which is
which is
crazy.
super
business.
interesting to
Like,
me.
it's
Like
gonna
that's,
be fun.
that's crazy because whenever I peep his status is out there on the tap, I'm like, damn, tapping in very with. I'm like, I wonder what that's gonna be like. And then I saw when they went and pitched the album also at the label. Like, okay, should they done?
I think that just shows like his level.
Yo,
Because
his
I think a lot
level.
of people don't understand. I think they just take Zucchi as an artist only, a rapper, and that's just like 5%
or
of
just
what
a
he
beat
is.
maker.
Yeah.
That's like 5%. That guy is curating, engineering,
Facts.
and he's really producing because he puts songs together. He puts artists together. You know what I mean? So,
shout out to
I'm not
Zucchi.
surprised to see him with the Ringo. It just shows the
Yeah.
How tapped in he is.
the level
it's
is at.
fitting.
Yeah.
and it's not a hip hop thing. It's,
I'm happy to
Across.
see him get his just due in that
yeah,
fashion.
in that spec,
actually,
yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
It's
But
too ahead of the curve every time.
shout out to 25.
Come on now.
Shout out Kilo.
Kilo is
He's the boy.
Yeah.
He is
Like,
him, dog.
We're still gonna review that album, right?
Big guy.
yeah, next
for
week because
sure,
it's
for
coming
sure.
out.
Of course.
Coming out
We're gonna actually
tomorrow
bring him
Yeah.
on the show,
when we're
boys.
shooting this.
Yeah.
We need
Yeah,
to bring him out on the
spoke to
show.
him out there about bringing him out. Looked
Yeah,
more
yeah,
cozy
yeah,
on the
yeah.
cam.
Yeah.
Got him out there.
Now
Kilo's the fam,
we
dude.
definitely his family. We definitely gonna get that sorted, straighten that out. We're looking forward to that.
Come
too,
on
of
now.
course.
Those
Also,
should be
I'm
lots
happy
in
that
shop.
25 is back outside in terms of the music. 'Cause
Fuck yeah.
he's the landlord of this Pitori rap shit. I'm
Fuck
glad,
yeah.
I'm glad he's back outside to
Come
really
on.
let us
Yeah.
know where it's at. Update us on the latest lingo, the flow, you know,
On the latest level of
on the highest of Pitori. For me, that's
And what I also appreciate the mega feature he had on one of his joints. that he
Fire.
did.
Yeah,
I
for
liked
sure.
That.
Fire.
That was like a good touch of like
fire.
homage.
Yeah,
and
for
also
sure.
them making it like a dance-ish song.
Yeah.
I like that homage
Facts.
as well.
Facts.
That was dope. That was fire. And that was hearing Kilo play with that also was pretty
Yeah, it's pretty refreshing.
pretty refreshing.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, as you asked him about that sophomore curse, do you think for you guys as the listeners, do you think that it will, I would say it will compete with Petty Machiavelli, but do you think it will go through that sophomore curse with this recent project?
Nah.
I don't know. I'm waiting to see how it pans out. But from what I heard, like it's worth the listen.
I think for me, the sophomore thing, I think the chat will even die because, like, when you hear those two projects, the growth is.
Facts.
Yeah, they also
You're
not
right.
the same.
They're not the same type
Right.
project, and they'd be hectic for trying to pin that one against that one. Of course, your debut or your most critically acclaimed project will always be there to kind of haunt you. But I think the music is serving there will show if people
And the
actually
debut
give
was
it a
something
chance.
new. Mind you, he put this Pitori
Exactly,
on the map.
exactly.
Nobody was doing
Monster
that
of an
on the
album.
mainstream.
That's a great
For
point.
sure.
Yeah. So that also is a reason for the gravitation towards. It was a absolutely fresh thing.
Yeah.
Facts.
You're right. He also
Facts.
does sound like he's in love right now. There's a couple of joints where he's really
He's talking to the
talking that
ladies.
baby's shit,
Yeah.
which is dope.
That LL Cool J shit.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I fuck with it. Like I was
Yeah.
saying the last time, I think we had a chop about relationships, and we're talking about everyone in the big three, like having serious
Settling
relationships,
down, yeah.
having kids. You know, I think just the whole outlook on rap has changed. You know, when it comes to, I guess, rappers and dealing with females. You know,
Fire.
it's no longer just you gotta have like 1,000 betsies or
Facts.
Bad
groupies. You know.
bitches.
Yeah, I think niggas are setting the standard.
Growing up,
also.
that's the growth.
Yeah,
Growing
and
up
to
is
see
dope.
hip hop grow like that is dope.
And to see young niggas tap
Yeah.
into that. Because
Yeah.
these niggas are still young. Like,
They're
they
very
could
young.
still be playing around.
Yeah. And for them to be tapped in, just even on that side, to bring it to the music, not just jollering. I mean, everyone can jolla, but like to be able to take that and bring it into the music is also like a dope thing to see in hip hop. Because in hip hop, it's just bad bitches and what, you know. So it's dope to see that side.
The
too.
joint with him, Maclera, and Reese, I think is gonna
It's gonna
shake
shake.
it up.
is gonna shake
gonna
the
shake.
game. Like, I can't wait to see the
shake it up.
reaction to that, because
Yo.
the reaction has been crazy at the sessions.
Yo,
It's like, yo, that also is a standout joint.
respect.
Maclera,
crazy.
guys, nah.
That man is that guy
Like,
is
let's
Gotta leave
give
him alone.
Maclera
wow.
his fucking flowers.
No,
like,
they gotta leave him alone.
that
Wow.
nigga
Yeah.
does it again and again.
doesn't miss. That nigga
and
just don't
again
miss.
and again.
They gotta leave him
He
alone.
doesn't
That's
miss.
a man you can trust. It was okay. If I need a verse,
Yeah.
Believe
call
him.
that man.
But it
Believe
shouldn't
him.
be his thing where he excels on features then when it comes to his own,
No, I don't think that.
you know.
I don't think that because like I feel like what he's gonna cook with this Maclera tapes that he's gonna be dropping
Yeah.
soon. Come on now,
You
like
think it's
But,
going
but,
to be
but
on there?
what I'm
now.
saying is he's been shining more on features.
True.
No, I
Yeah.
get what he's saying, though. I get what he's saying. That
And that is the consensus on his brand at the moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like, for me, because when I listen to him, I'm like, "Ish, he's wilding, even on his own shit." I think it's more of a taste level thing, because he has a very, he's on his Italiana shit.
the
Yeah,
highest
yeah.
Short
palate.
taste,
He's
like
on there.
Yeah.
So his
palate
personal
is-
palate is I think above the general
yeah,
for sure.
South Africans' reach as far as taste level. And I think the reason why people can stomach and digest him more on features is because that's when he's on musically things that the general
Public can relate to.
consumer
Can fuck
can
relate to.
digest
Yes.
on an easier level. So
Facts.
then they get to hear him on something that is not too, because he's a very
Yeah, 'cause
artsy
Yeah.
on
nigga.
his shit,
Yeah.
he's very
Because
artistic.
when I bring you here, I give you the brief and the concept. You're gonna do my shit, not that Dariana shit that you do on your own. So that's why people feel him more when he's with other people, because he does what they do, but in his own way.
but can we also just commend like everyone gives him a scope on each feature to do something, but he kills it every time. It's a
Of course.
different feature.
Which is
every
what
course.
I was
That's what
getting.
we're talking
Yes.
about.
Fire in
That's what we're
itself.
talking about. That he
Yeah.
kills it all the time when it comes to features.
Fair enough.
And also, speaking on that, I don't think that McLaren should be discouraged on any level
Come on
to
now.
dumb down his
Please.
artistic level and
No, he
his taste
shouldn't.
level on his own shit. I feel like he should stand on it and allow everybody to catch up with him, because I think that taste level is internationally high level potential.
For sure. I mean, I think you can even see with him sticking to his guns, like Sharp, we might not get the most clout out of his artistic side here in SA, but look at the people who tap in with him, even on an international
Yeah.
level.
Facts.
Even
So-
the BET Awards.
Yeah.
picked it
They
up.
see
Yeah.
it, yeah.
So I think he should remain because of that, because the bigger goal is to get people to understand that a South African artist can have this level of taste and artistry in their music. You know, that's what I would love to see.
Which is crazy because he's also at the same time the most hood nigga. And
The
he's
versatility.
talking hood shit
Yeah.
with this very same palette. So
that mix, that
that mix is a very
For me-
special mix. I
For me,
fuck
with
that.
Dope Boys, that like it also aligns with a lot of these like Pretoria rappers and also like Low to Nova Pounds, even 25. Like they brand wise, what they like, their artistry goes hand in hand.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
like I don't want like as you said, McLeod, to dumb down anything he's doing, because the palette
Yeah.
and like his branding that he's going with, he can appeal to people in the hood as well. We saw him do I'm not saying knickknacks is ghetto, but he did the knickknacks. I'm not saying that, but
Ghetto
he appealed to
fabulous,
that.
ghetto.
He appealed to that
Okay, don't
market.
say what you don't say.
Nah, I'm saying he appealed to that market. He can also appeal to like a market of higher texture as well. That's why I rate him, like
That's fire.
the versatility.
That's a great
Dope Boy is
point.
the man.
Yeah.
That's fire. And to show that the general also public doesn't really get it is they did also try and clown him at first for the always being suited up.
bro, you don't
so
get
this
it.
nigga always really gonna be in a suit at first when he started doing it, but now
Yeah.
it's like
It's his aesthetic.
it's not even surprising. When you catch him out there, you know.
I mean, for me, I think people are ridiculous in SA, and I think this is an important lesson.
Respectfully.
I think this is an important lesson for upcoming artists. Like,
Yeah.
when you have a certain image or creativity or direction about
a
yourself
certain
that
style.
isn't widely accepted, like, don't dumb your shit down just to make it. We need the standout artists, you know. They'll clown McLaren for that, but McLaren's a fashion nigga. From the jump, like, from back then.
Facts.
That's always been his thing,
And he's
you know what I
standing
mean?
on
Yeah.
it.
He's come up
it's
during
always
us
his thing.
bodega. Like
Yeah.
it's
That-
in
that's
the
why
word.
that's why they say life imitates art.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you do your art, they'll catch on. You know, they'll
fire.
catch on. Just stick to your art.
Facts.
He definitely needs to stick to that. And you'll see it. Like, a lot of people have those things. They're just not hard on them because, you know, like, for instance, like Atsejo, when he was doing the Pink album, all he wore was pink.
Yeah, the Pink
It's
Panther
a
way,
similar
yeah.
kind of stuff.
Being
Like, let people rock out. Like, let's see where it's going.
Plus, Dope Boy is also like a gangster in real life. Like, on the real shit, he's a gangster. Go to his gram. He's out there with like, then
Nah,
you see him in
with
the
the
suit,
niggas.
chilling with like.
And that same
Boy.
shit has gotten him overseas.
Like, come
He said
on.
with the Swiss beats off
That's
that, you know.
fire.
So I think we should
There's
allow it. I
all of them.
think we
But
should
shout
allow
out
it.
to 25. You're my guy the long way. You're my family. You know it's big business. And good luck on this release,
For sure. Shout out Kilo.
which is a big release day as
Big,
well.
Big.
Yeah.
So there's loyal to the plug, of course, which we've touched on with 25K. But then there's also Flo Jones.
Shout out.
He's putting out Umpago, ne? Is
Umpago
what
is the project.
his handle is called. There's Frank Casino.
By
What is
design.
his handle called? By design.
Design.
Yeah.
Another palette nigga, by the way.
Yeah.
Facts.
Let's stop playing
Also,
with
one of the first as well. One of the
Gotta
first.
respect
Also
Frank.
one of the first.
facts. And I heard
Respect Frank.
and thing 25 spoke on that on the session where it was like also trap wise he's one of the pioneers in SA when
on now.
he was doing it like they full on trap when it wasn't widely accepted.
Even that palette in the pen that you hear, it's like Ross. He'll say certain things a certain way, and he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
Frank's got that as well. Like, if
Definitely.
you really bump his shit, crazy.
And his verse on that
On
Platinum.
that
Platinum.
joint, yeah.
That opening, he's one of the
He's one of
opening
them
bars
ones.
of the year niggas.
He's one of them
With that
ones.
25.
One of them ones.
That's when I got rich. I ain't never been the same since.
No way.
For me, it
He's
tastes level when I
sliding on
listen
that
to
shit.
Frank. It's like listening to Ross. Like the lines,
The penthouse
the
type.
texture.
Cadence
Crazy.
and everything.
The smooth nigga level also.
Crazy.
Like I've never heard Frank sound like he's under pressure
Ever.
to like.
Smoothest.
He's just always
smoothest.
in his pocket.
That joint, there's a joint that he did with Nay, the Fast Life joint, crazy
Yeah,
joint.
yeah.
Nay did a fire hook on that shit. That song's crazy.
Crazy. Is that on the project?
Yeah, it's on the project. It's called Fast Life. There's another song, man.
Nay is also on
On 25
Loyal
shit, yeah.
to the Blood.
She's
So
going
Nay
crazy.
is-
Shout out to
man.
Nay as well.
Nay
Damn.
Nay the
is
moms.
going-
You
Nay the mom.
outside.
Come on, big
She's
dog.
going crazy.
Come on,
like
now.
Nay is
even
cooking.
the music I'm hearing
I
behind
respect
the scenes.
that.
Like,
I respect that. Like when I see someone really get into something for real,
bro, and not
'cause
capping on it.
especially coming from having gotten her entrance into the game as a presenter and whatever.
Yeah.
It's and as soon as she started the rap, as soon as you do anything different, people their
Like, you
initial
saw they
reaction
did
is
Muzi.
already
You saw
boxed
how
you.
they did Muzi as well.
So now you wanna. But she's proving that I'm actually
about it.
really about it.
And she's the
Yeah.
most about it out of all of them. If you count her poetry, if you count her music,
Respectfully, yeah.
like respectfully, she's outworked. I'm saying the output, like
Yeah.
output wise,
Okay.
like she got a project out.
And her
She's still
level of
dropping
living
singles.
it.
Yeah, and she's living it. Like
Yeah, now
those,
she
them
really
niggas
lives.
sometimes take a break
And she used to drop bars before she had a song. I remember when
Talk that shit.
One Mic, I was producing One Mic, she was the presenter. She would throw in some bars there, like, okay.
Facts. I
always
actually was gonna touch on the fact that
Yeah.
the first time I actually got to kick it with her, well, most recently, because obviously we're from the same town, and I
hometown.
know
Come on now.
I know her since she was a kid. She's your friend, of course. That's how I know her. Even when I saw her out there, and we were just chatting, and we were coming from the club and whatever it was, we were kicking it. She played me like a video of herself in the whip, like doing a freestyle. I was like, oh, okay, so since then, I was like, oh, so that's what she's
really
about
about it.
it.
She's
It's
Yeah,
not
she's
like,
been about it.
yeah, she's
she
not
about it.
chasing some sort of like.
I remember
Yeah.
like her getting into it that serious. She went and bought studio stuff, put the studio in the
Shout out.
crib.
That's what I'm
like
talking about.
fetch the niggas, like niggas come work out here. I want my own space. I want my, and she's been knocking out like from hip hop to Afro to a piano. Like she's
I
really
like the Afro shit she's
the
doing
Afro
too.
shit is crazy. That's gonna make her an African superstar. Like for me,
And she's got the look, the
she's got
package,
the whole
is-
shit.
Everything. She's got it. She got
Yeah,
everything.
so
Yeah,
that's
shout out to her.
That's a bomb waiting to.
And this is
go
someone who just
crazy.
came back from having a kid. Eh?
Like
she's
now-
back
now.
outside. She's got the features. She's on albums. She's in the streets performing. She's putting in
Which
the work.
goes to prove what the point you're making about
Yeah.
her being
Her
really
being
about
really
it.
Yeah.
about it. Like
Because she has an excuse to not be outside.
Yeah, and she still gets the presenting and emceeing bags, so she could
Facts.
chill and just enjoy those bags. At Sprite, she was emceeing and
And
performing.
performing. That was fire. I was like,
I
oh,
read
this
that.
is
That was-
fire.
And I've
Yeah.
seen her do that multiple times.
That
Like
is
even
deep.
at the Net Bang thing, she was the MC for the whole day and performed.
Shout out.
That's
And
fire.
shows to these female rappers having a baby doesn't end your career.
Come on
Does it?
now. Come on now.
You know?
Yeah.
Bossed up,
Have
you
them
know?
kids
Yeah.
out there.
Shout out Native Bay.
Shout
putting
out
in
to
the
Native
work.
Moms, man. She's doing business. I'm excited to see how the rest of her shit goes. But you were talking about the Frank. He's putting out as well. That's
Yeah.
By design, yeah. So
by
I've
design.
heard the singles that I did here, and I'm looking forward to it. And most importantly, I don't compare Frank Casino to anyone, and I think that's a mistake for anyone to do because I think he's that kind of artist that you just gotta listen to him for him.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
it's comparable to
Yeah,
anybody.
I can't
Anybody.
compare
Like,
him.
nobody.
And I don't think he has like super mainstream aspirations.
Which
You
I
know?
fuck with. I like
I
that.
fuck with it because it doesn't disturb his art.
Yeah.
And the songs are not like not viable for mainstream or anything like that. It's like they are, but I don't think that's his MO.
He's,
To be
when
like,
he's in the
yo,
studio.
To chase like
I think he's just trying to give us high level raps, like, and that's what I expect from him. So from what I've heard, I like it, and I'm excited for the album.
Tony Diamond also is
Of course,
dropping
my lender.
Red October. Then.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
That also is exciting.
His
Can't wait.
EP is already platinum.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Come up.
Boy, that boy is
Yo,
dizzy.
when,
Come up.
yo,
Come up, bro.
You know,
yo,
it's crazy.
what the hell
He's
is
doing
that?
business. He's doing
Yo, when he
business.
put that out, I was like, okay. It's a different time.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas going platinum off the EPs.
From the word go, like
Debut EP, by the way.
Debut EP
Come
going
on now.
platinum.
Come on now.
No, that's different.
Shout out
There's
Tony,
something
too.
about Tony.
Yeah, for me, I've always
Like,
seen it. I've
they-
always believed. I think there's
They love him.
That's the raps and the
They love him.
relatability. Like, okay, I don't want to say, because when I bumped his music, I just relate so much. I'm not saying he's a normal nigga, but like, I relate. Like, he's my boy. Like, when I listen to him, like,
Feels
shit,
that way,
you're the
man.
boy. Like, I rate what you're doing. And what I'm saying as well, like, the way he's striking while the iron is hot now, like, he's hitting the platinum. He's like, hey, niggas, I got a project. I got something for you. I rate that. That's
I
that
fuck
hard
with
work.
that
I
from
rate
both
that.
him and Smamani.
Yep.
Like their ability to strike while the iron is hot.
yeah.
Like I'm hitting it now. There's
Don't-
nothing
not
to
waiting.
think about. Now while it's hot like this, I got you. Here it is.
I saw the Red October's track list, and Smaman is on 2 joints.
Fire,
I
of
gotta get
course.
your
Stay
brother on
family.
him,
yeah.
Sony,
And I,
right?
I love the fact that when you're speaking
Let me
about
see the
Smamani
track
and
list.
Tony, I love the fact that, they came into the game around the same time. Obviously, Smamani had his moment earlier. Mikota hit, shit went big, his album dropped. And I'm just loving the fact that didn't disturb their movement. Didn't disturb their movement as friends, as artists who came in together in this whole thing.
Facts.
And,
I respect that as well.
and that he didn't shy away from doing his shit. A lot of people, when you stand next to someone as friends or whoever, and they get the shine, shit gets weird.
You wanna
'cause-
kotela his motion.
you wanna be on his motion or
Or
whatever,
low-key hate.
or hate on him.
Yeah,
or
the
it
Lucas
changes.
Blakey situation.
Yeah, respectfully.
Respectfully,
Come
but
on
yeah.
now.
So to see them and to see Tony like stand on his own, he's coming with his own album. He won platinum. The music also, that song, that love song he dropped with Nomfundo,
Yeah,
crazy.
I rated that.
And to show, he's just showing niggas like, yo, I got range in my bag.
Thank
like,
you.
know what I mean?
I
I've always
rate
believed
that.
in that kid from the first time I heard him.
When he was here for the chop, also he played me his intro for it. I was like,
Crazy.
you could hear the album mode. I was like, oh no. I was content then. I was like, oh no, he's ready.
Yeah.
He's actually ready to get in there.
I'm all like 100% no Diddy. I'm 100% behind Tony. Like fully. Like I've always supported him from the first time I heard him in the earlier days. Like I think I heard him before I heard Smamani even.
And shout out to Cool Cat. I saw him on the track list. He's been like on all these kids
On
from
all
the
the
hood.
youngins,
Smamane.
Yeah, man, passing
Lord
that baton,
Script.
big dog.
But he's their lord.
He's their lord. He's
Yeah,
the
like all these kids from Mlazi.
That's the Mlazi way.
Shout out to Cool Cat.
Yeah, Durban, Cool Cat
Shout out
just
to Cool
got it.
Cat because also he's not exactly extremely active right now.
Yeah.
But he still will come outside for his youngins.
Facts.
And that's crucial.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's super crucial. You're
And I
right.
think it's dope for the youngins to even see him. that way.
He's not trying to push anything or ride any wave. These kids are featuring him and he's there for them. Unlike the other big artists who are trying to ride on these kids'
On
waves.
the kids' wave.
Yeah.
That's important, actually.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, he's
important.
not trying to get anything from
No.
it.
He's showing love.
Yeah.
Showing love. Yeah.
That's fire.
So Tony, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Definitely as well.
out to
There's a
Tony.
conversation that came up out there at the 25 listening last night. The Sony niggas are also out there. So
Yeah.
let me not say Kevin's name, but he did. So he pulled up on me. He was like, I don't know who he was having a conversation with, and they were like, yo, it's such and such a time when these projects drop. The Tony project is gonna be above the 25.
Yeah.
And I was like, because he was fighting it. Obviously, he worked on the 25. So for him, it's like, nah, come on, trust me, we cooked. Yeah, work. I said that. I was like, possible. What's y'all's
Definitely
take on that?
This
think
is
it's
a
But
Who
definitely
do y'all think is taking this day?
yeah.
Because
It's-
we've just counted all the people that are putting out.
It's up to the label.
You
It's
think-
up to the label.
Did you
They
say
control
25?
the playlist. That the labels can decide. Put this nigga on number 1 for the next 3 days. it's not organic. It's not always organic.
Nah, come on, gentlemen.
I'm telling you, trust me. Like a random artist can't compete with the label nigga, you know, because they control the playlist.
But Reese was up there with Smamane
For a couple of days.
on their release day.
Come on now.
Reese.
Yeah, he was up there with
Kill
him.
the king.
Yeah.
And he had a few songs above him, no?
Yes, he did.
So the organic is possible.
It is possible,
but I do
it's-
get his point. But
but
Reese is a
it's-
special act
yes,
also.
It's limited.
Facts.
Yeah. It's limited, you know.
Get out here with the special act thing. We've been hearing this thing, guys. Like, I hear Reese. No, like, he's special. He does this thing. But for me, I feel like Tony will take it just based on not the motion of Smamane, it's different, but the fact that he's striking on the iron is hard. I still say is important. It's so important that he's dropping now and capitalizing now. I think he's gonna take it.
So you niggas are saying the machine is gonna put
The machine is gonna start functioning.
His point.
The machine is gonna start functioning.
this out.
If you're independent,
and we can't deny the machine.
Yeah,
also.
Fizz,
Let's be
I'm gonna be honest.
if you're independent and you don't have a Reese cult following, then you don't stand a chance. Reese is 1 in a million.
But I mean,
So in this case, wait,
Tony
the label would
Diamond
be
has
25.
something happening.
Yes.
Because he did go platinum with his EP. And
Yeah.
Debut.
he has, what's his monthly listeners?
Let's
Yeah,
check.
just
gang.
fact check. But it's like
but it's
up there
gang.
on 300 or
Yeah. I think it's
something.
I think it's touching
And if
almost
300,000 or something.
Yeah.
About touch 400.
400,000. So it's not like he's not a present member of the
Yeah.
society.
It is. That he would stand a chance if it was a fair
If he
head-to-head
was signed as
situation.
well?
A fair head-to-head situation. Now this other nigga has the machine behind him. You know,
Yes,
which
okay.
is a slight
See where
advantage.
you're
It
coming
is a
from.
slight advantage.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
take,
Before you give us
Yeah.
your take, who's Smamane signed to?
Gamma.
Oh, okay.
They relatively new, so they put in
And
the
they,
money.
they not
And they
playing.
making
Oh,
sure
They're
okay,
not
okay.
playing. His
No, they're
album,
not
his
playing.
album
Gamma's
is
not playing.
is on 9 million streams now.
Gamma
not
is
playing.
not.
Smamane
Are
His
you
album.
shitting me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man is breaking records every
9
week.
million
He's breaking
streams.
records.
I saw
Check-
that he just.
check
I
his
saw that
triple
last week he
platinum.
did 1.3 million
Yeah.
streams last week.
Alone.
I was like the
What?
first artist in history in SA to be doing even over a bar each week.
On a weekly level.
On a weekly
Nah,
You
come
know what I
on.
mean?
Come
That's
on.
that.
Come on. Smamane.
Yeah.
And niggas will try to hate and
Culture.
say, yes, the uvalo. It doesn't matter what it is.
Doesn't
Give
matter
him-
what
his
the
flowers.
excuse is.
Give him
Don't
his
give him
flowers.
excuses. That nigga is there still charting.
Doesn't matter. We're
He's
not trying to
breaking
hear
records.
this.
Yeah.
Back to the
But yeah, back to the thing.
Who
My
you guys
take
think-
is sharp. There's a machine and everything. I do understand and respect that. I do agree with him on that part. The machine
valid.
does make a difference, you know.
Yeah.
The promotion, the playlisting, the
Respectfully,
covers,
it's a
fact.
and all the DSPs, it does make a difference.
Yes, sir.
But I just believe the anticipation of Tony is very
Yeah.
high.
I'm on that.
Yeah.
I'm on that.
Very high. And I
Yeah.
think
I'm on that.
the same thing Ricky said at the awards. R.I.P. to Ricky. It was like, I hear the radio, the labels, and everything, kids. If you have the nets, and I think this is proof of that. Smamane had the nets as much as he has the machine now.
Yeah.
But
He
his
had the
blow
nets.
up was the internet.
Was the
Thank you.
nets,
Yeah.
And I believe Tony is the same thing. The
Tony stands a
anticipation.
good chance.
I think
as
he's
an
gonna
underdog.
surprise all of
Take
us.
it.
Yeah, stands a
I
good
think
chance.
he's gonna-
You
He's
know.
gonna take it.
When I heard
think
that
he's
come
gonna
up, I was like, I kind of can see that.
I think he's gonna take it.
Happen.
I kind of can see that happening.
I think he's gonna take it, and that's not any disrespect to a 25 or anything he's doing, or even
Yeah.
comparing it musically. I think it
Yeah.
won't have anything to do with the music per se, how people judge the motion. I think it's
Yeah.
about anticipation and fan base,
I
and
think people are just really excited about Tony.
Yeah.
and Tony is a new thing. 25, no disrespect, has been around. So I think obviously comparing someone who's been here with a new artist is not really fair because you know that's something new. We all want to hear
Yeah.
what an album from Tony would sound like,
And it's his first.
And
yeah,
it's his
yeah.
first.
You know.
yeah. So
But Sony might put 25K on the Times Square billboard. They're capable of doing that.
which he
Yeah.
deserves if they
Yeah.
do.
You know what I'm
Sony,
saying?
put my man's on it, Times Square.
Let him
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Stop playing with my man.
Yeah, and I don't
25.
think people should like take it as a negative thing. Like people will compare music. You know, it's unfortunate that obviously sometimes you don't get to listen to someone's project for what it is without the noise. And if you can, try it. But in most cases, albums do get compared to each other, especially if you're dropping on the same day. You know,
And competition is good. It will up both numbers.
yeah, because people will be
Both
playing
artists
that
will
and playing that.
benefit. Yeah.
People want to hear it just to compare, even with okay, who's, you know, and there's obviously the
You can't
Pitori
say this
Durban.
album is better if you didn't listen to both.
Yep.
Yeah,
Facts.
and there's still the Pitori
Yeah.
Durban thing. Also,
That's how I'm gonna
so
go to still that.
Oh yeah,
Still
the
that.
Pitori Durban thing
There's still that as well. So
will come
Oh,
to
yeah,
play.
there's
Will
that
come
as well.
to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Trying to
definitely
separate
at
this.
play.
Yeah.
Because even when he said that to me, I was like, the nigga substantiated that
That's a
with,
deep track.
yo, he's got KZN behind him.
and we can see what KZN is doing right now
Yeah.
Already, like already.
in the game. Like the percentage is.
They don't miss.
Yeah.
They don't
Yeah, I know
miss.
that.
And you know, KZN is loyal, man. You can,
They'll show
Yeah,
love.
hella.
you can check with Maskandi, MK, and everything that's happening that side.
Come on, I saw
Yeah.
Duncan is charting. Even his album is still charting. I think
Yeah,
it's in
Duncan
the top
also
50.
is outside,
Yeah,
man.
So that
Duncan
shows
is outside.
the
Yeah.
level of.
I still need to tap in on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's top 50.
It is big Zulu again.
Again on the
On the
album.
album, yeah.
Is that how you got top 50?
No, I'm not saying that's how he got it. I'm just saying he's top 50. though.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
It's a valid question.
Did he get top 50 because he mentioned Big Zulu on his album? Or on many, was it subliminals?
No, the album dropped after that
beef.
the hype.
Yeah, he did drop soon after
And then
that,
he
yeah.
dropped immediately, and for a few days it was number one.
Yeah, I'm saying right
Yeah.
now as it stands, I think it's top 50, which
Shout
for
out.
me is impressive.
Yeah.
No, very.
Durban never needed us.
great.
Durban
Yeah.
and Popo really never needed us. Those two places,
Yeah.
they never needed us. So the fact that those people are showing love to, because 25, they say he's bumping out in Limpopo, like they love him. So either hand, both those
Even
places.
in the Durban talk, they love these niggas. This thing is
Yeah.
only within the artists.
Fact.
Yeah.
These niggas
And
are
on Twitter
national.
also.
Yeah.
Facts.
And on Twitter, but
It's
in real life,
narratives, yeah.
These niggas are calm.
in real life,
What
they
a-
fuck with each other.
What are we expecting from Flo Jones? I saw the joint telly with Blackie. Dope.
I don't know what to expect from Flo. That's the crazy thing, because I think his range is really dope. I think in the trap shit, he's really fire.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know, but I never really have any expectations of Flo. I think he's the one artist also that I'm just like, whatever he gives, I guess
Whatever
I'll,
it's got for you. Yeah.
I'll check it out and see what's popping. But
Yeah, no, we'll definitely check it out when
Shout
it
out to
drops.
Flo Jones.
out
I'm
Flo
hosting
Jones.
his listening session later.
is it today?
Yeah, out there at Extreme.
So many sessions and drops.
Yeah.
This is last
Crazy.
quarter drop.
Sessions, fourth quarter booming.
Fourth
It's
quarter
everybody's
booming.
everybody's shooting, man.
Hip-hop.
I love the year we've had as hip hop
Yeah,
this year.
2024 has been
now
really
Especially
good
the
for
second
hip hop.
half.
We fought.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
the
cap,
second
we
half
fought.
has been
Second
crazy.
half
Fought, like our own cap. Like hip-hop
Especially because
fought.
also like it's quality.
Yeah.
It's not just
And it's-
super drops, but you come out with just one thing.
And for me,
Yeah.
it's projects also. That's
And it's
what's
a
fucking
lot.
me up.
If the stuff that you
It's not
haven't
just
tapped
singles,
into,
bro.
you know, the stuff
Yeah,
that's
there's
out, yeah,
There's still things I have to get
that
to.
needs
like-
to be
Me
visited.
too,
Yeah.
And that's what I'm loving. It's not just
Yeah.
singles and little drops. Like niggas are all dropping albums, EPs, projects, bodies of works. Like yo, damn, back to back to back to back.
That's fire.
So we back in the conversation for sure, hip hop.
No, it's super healthy right now. Smamane, he's also speaking on his records. Check is 3 times platinum.
Shout out.
So
Yeah.
That nigga's having the
Crazy.
this year is the year of his life, né?
for sure.
Yeah.
What?
The
Probably
greatest year of his whole life.
And it'll probably be the best year of his life. Not
Yeah.
even because he won't get any higher, because just the memory of going
Yeah.
from that to this
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, yeah.
and
Nah.
watching your dreams in real life come to fruition.
The
And
rookie card is proper.
Yeah, nah, that's fire. And it reminds me of there's a clip that he had on a carousel that he posted on the gram out there, where he had a clip of his mom saying, "Hey, it's like so seeing that for me was like, oh, that is so fire.
It's so
like
fire,
when you just got your mom fucked up on something.
Yeah.
Yo, so
nigga,
this
you
is
made it. You
it
big
was
dog.
like, so you big dog like this now. It's like, when you get that from your mom,
Yeah.
like
Come
that's,
on.
I was happy to see that. I'm
Yeah,
happy for
Smamane,
him.
what I've always also been impressed with Smamane, everything for me looked like he started the game at level 2.
Facts. He always was ready.
Yeah, that's how it felt to me. Like even his album felt like sophomore. It didn't feel like so everything he's doing, even the way he's carrying himself, it feels like he's been in this position
I
before.
fuck with the way he carries himself.
Yeah,
He's
it feels
killing
like
that.
he's been here before.
He's
So
not a
that's
stranger.
really dope for me. Like just watching that.
Super fire.
So yeah,
and
he's
shout out
coming
to
with
the niggas that are
deluxe.
handling him also. Oh, Jerome and them.
Yeah. Also, I
They
think the
doing a
Black and
great
Gold
job.
niggas were involved in his management, which
The
is
who?
Durban as well. Black and Gold or Black Gold. There's a group that was
Gold
from
and Black.
Gold and Black.
Golden Black, yeah.
Gold and Black. Yeah, they were also part of his management.
They
I don't
also-
know if they still are with Gamma in the picture, but in the beginning they were involved, which is
I
Durban.
saw his performance at Back to the City.
Yeah.
It was his first. He will learn. He will know the time, how it
Yeah.
works there.
Or like,
Break that down. Break that
Say the
down. Hey,
timing
niggas
of
don't
it.
play out
Yo,
there.
they
Hey.
don't play.
Break that down.
No, it got cut when he was performing his last song because he,
Uvalo, ne?
yeah, like
No, it was
even-
Check, actually.
Let's check. Yeah,
Yeah,
kill the
check.
And I
check.
was like, how did niggas cut Check? Are you crazy? But I know
but
how
It's
you
know.
not about the song.
I
it's
know
about
how you
time.
guys- I know how you guys
Those guys started line up.
Yeah.
There's so many people. You have to stick to time.
Yeah.
Benny still got to land. They're still waiting on Benny to land. So, hey, dog.
Yeah, the
Schedule.
butcher, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, schedule.
You know, don't talk too much in between the songs.
Just
Yeah.
bang
Which
it
is
out.
an excitement thing also. You
Yeah.
gotta understand. I think once you've reached a certain level, you know that even your chats, you know how to cut them and chop them
Yeah.
quick. So he's still definitely gonna learn that.
Nah, it's definitely
Yeah.
still a
Because
young
comparing
man.
him to like the Nasty C performance.
Nasty
in
was
and out,
here.
in
Nasty
and out,
was here,
in
yeah.
and out. So I was
Banged
like,
it.
Nasty was
hit the
here.
bang,
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 bang, bang, bang, out.
As I missed the
Yeah.
nasty.
He knows how to. He knows
Yeah.
how to.
We were
knows, like, he
judging
knows.
that
You know.
side on the. I was like, damn.
And
But
obviously,
yeah,
as kids, you get excited. Also, you know,
Yeah.
this is a big stage. You've probably heard about this festival so many times.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
to be on it, you wanna soak it up. You wanna chat
Yeah.
in between. You know, so it's little rookie mistakes, but it's nothing
I'll come back next year. Don't worry.
nothing
he'll
grave.
still be hot.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be
still
hard.
be hard.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Come on.
And
now.
reflecting on Back to the City, actually, which of course, congratulations to you guys.
Shout out, guys.
Another one.
Shout out.
Splendid,
Away.
splendid
That's
job.
business. And it was what, yo?
That's business.
How many at the end?
18 years.
That's crazy.
of Back to the
The
City.
biggest
That's an
hip-hop festival
adult.
in Africa.
Yeah.
That's
Come
an
on,
adult who can drink and drive.
And
Well,
vote.
hopefully
And
not at the
vote.
same time. In separate occasions.
And vote.
So we're counting down to 20 years of Back to the City in 2026. Yeah.
Crazy.
That's
That's
gonna be-
crazy.
That's gonna be the biggest one
and
ever.
it's still just as big as it can be.
You're crazy.
Hennessy, of
still
course. Shout out to
pouring-
Hennessy. They hit me up. They had me out there cozy in the VI. You feel
Yeah.
me? Took care of me.
Shout out to
The
Henny.
day they
Yeah.
gave out bottles like at the end of the night. The Henny
know,
was
Hennessy's-
flowing for free.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole night.
Henny.
Henny's holding us down.
Yeah.
And that's
Just
not an
holding
us
easy
down, yeah.
endorsement to have.
Come on
also.
now.
That's not.
they
That's
don't.
not.
They don't play.
don't play.
They don't play
with
friendly with
nobody.
everybody. Yeah. So
Tough.
shout out to y'all. Just I'm not Sipom Kiza though.
Come on, Mr.
You know, just get my name right and we're straight.
You know,
But yeah, Benny the Butcher came out.
came through, brought out Stogie and Kane Kid.
Kane Kid, that was
That's-
fire.
Yeah.
That was
That
fire
was
to
the
see.
highlight.
God.
That was the highlight.
That was fire.
Remember we had Kane Kid on stage 2.
Yeah, at on the other stage.
10K,
what
yeah.
do you guys call that stage?
The one that had not Benjamin in them, right?
Yeah, the
That
freedom
one-
stage.
That's
Yeah.
where they were. That's where we were doing the
The
10K
10K challenge.
I was the judge. Tweezy was the judge.
Yeah,
Zagwe was the
Zakwe
judge.
was the judge.
That was fun. And
XYs.
XYs.
Yeah.
Yes.
XYs.
Let's not forget my nigga XYs. Yes.
You know,
That
so
was dope.
that was the highlight for me, like Kane Kid and Benny.
Yeah, that was crazy
That was
when
a
I saw
moment.
that.
That
I was
was
like,
a
oh,
moment.
shit.
That was the moment.
Wow.
And
that
we
was
need more of those moments, eh?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like I think we need. I think the last time we saw something like that was Nasty C with Future. And Future
Yeah,
brought
they
him
did.
Being
out.
brought up
Yeah.
by Future then.
Dope shit. Like we need to see that.
We need to take it out of Instagram instead of like
Yeah, bring it
just
to real life.
co-signing on Instagram. Bring the kids
real
out.
life.
Yeah.
And I think shout out to Kane Kid also. Like I fuck with the fact that even rappers of that caliber want to focus on bars can get some shine as well. you
Yes.
know?
Yeah, facts.
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
that kid raps.
Yeah,
Kid is
Yeah,
also
Kid
having
raps.
a great year, no?
Yeah,
Nah, he
He's
raps.
also having a great year.
yeah,
Respect
great
for
year.
He raps that kid.
People are hungry for his project. They're like, dog, like, okay, on the net, they're like, dog, we see you, like, project now. We hear you, though. Which they shouldn't rush him per se, because the run that he's on is beautiful. Also, the touchline joint he did, like, he's just on this.
I think he should take
And
his
seeing
time.
the likes
Time.
of Timberland
Thank
and
you.
the Method Man, all these
The
niggas,
Alchemist
like,
hit him up.
Shaq.
Like, it was
yeah,
just.
that's crazy.
I think those are things you don't rush.
Buddha
Yeah.
made this beat,
Yo.
like...
I think you just work and then work those relationships, also those cosigns, see
And
what
it's
they bring.
also good to see that style of rap, because we did lock in with him not long ago. He was speaking about like his style of rap, the conscious shit. In South Africa, it's really not like accepted that much, but you see it on that international scale being accepted, and
Yeah.
everyone's like, dog, they're giving him the cosign. That's dope to see for me. I really enjoy
Because
that.
everybody's just like, oh, whoever this kid is, wow.
Like he is
Yeah.
fire.
Because he's rapping
He's a
his ass
lyricist.
off every time you hear him.
Rapping,
Yeah.
rapping.
Like
His
the
pen
rent
is
is
crazy.
due.
Shout out KNT.
So does that kind of mean that there's a lane forming for that ilk as well?
Yeah, I think he's one of the
He could
newer,
be the...
yeah.
the newer.
But who was the guy before him in
generations.
him? Like who were the people before him? Sharon, I said because you spoke
Of
about
that
off
super
camera.
rap ilk.
Like that ilk, like that. There were people before him. Why
I
did
guess
it?
there's doggies.
Yeah,
How
there's
far
ginger,
removed
but
it is.
it's all
Ginger.
about timing.
Yeah,
It's all about timing, you know. Like I think the ginger trills were ahead of
Of
their
their time, yeah, especially Ginger. Ginger
Yeah,
was ahead of his
yeah,
time.
and which
Ginger
is
was
why
ahead of
it
his time.
didn't make
Didn't
the
connect
same
at the
type
time.
of noise.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now you get used to the ear. You hear the Nas's, the Kendricks. Like when the Kane Kid comes, your ear is already prepared for that.
Facts.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
but even the
Yeah.
touchlines.
Also touchline as well. It's from that ilk. It's from that ilk.
No?
Yeah, he is.
He
It's
is
just
from the
with-
ilk.
Yeah.
He
with
doesn't
touchline.
stick to it.
Yeah, with
all the
touchline, he has a
time.
nice combo because of the vernac.
Yeah.
And he
you
brings
can
that
tap
back.
into Kasi rap as
Yeah,
well.
so he taps
Yeah,
into
yeah.
that. And with Kane, it's like you get what you get straight up.
Yeah, yeah.
But I see that he has the ear for the other shit. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
squatting with the Kwela niggas. I've seen him
Yeah,
even
yeah,
like
yeah.
bumping their shit. Like even when they're performing, he knows the shit word for word. So it's
Yeah,
not that he
he's
doesn't not
definitely
aware.
not strictly just
Yeah, it's not like he's
wordsmithing.
just-
Yeah.
yeah, so-
and I've heard him on joints with Ola Cabra and Lo Fly,
Yeah.
where,
He gonna
And
be
he's
where,
the
he's,
vernac.
where he's sliding and,
And he
and
busts the
slamming on
vernac.
it.
Yeah.
And
He gonna be
he's
alright.
got that pocket as well.
He gonna be alright.
So he's gonna be
good.
straight.
He's
Shout
gonna
out
be
to
straight.
Kane.
He
That's-
also has a
my young
bouncy
nigga.
track with the Vernac hook.
Yeah,
yeah. What
that
is it called?
Uktegeti
Yeah,
such
yeah,
a...
yeah. I peep it. That's also
Yeah.
fire.
He jammed us that as well. That's
It's fire. The boy's he's in good hands. He's in good hands. He's gonna be alright.
Speaking of touchline, he also
Dropped, yeah.
dropped. What is it? Before I say more.
Yeah,
Is
before
what
I
it's
say
called.
more
Yeah,
too.
Before I say
Before I
more
say
too.
more too.
Yeah. It's a
Shout
dope
out.
project. I've been bumping
I
it.
fuck with it. Yeah,
You know,
it's in rotation on my shit.
yeah.
Fuck with it. I
There's
think
Kid X and Ginger Trill on the same track.
Yeah,
your
That's a
rap
dope
from
track.
that song.
Which for me, I was like, yo, so far for me, that's rap song of the year.
Yo,
He also
crazy.
put Marks back out as well.
Yeah,
Marks
That's
it's
is
rap
on out
song of the
there.
year for me.
The
It's-
raps.
it's-
It stood
is
out
that
for
a
me.
debate?
It stood out for
I
me.
think it's worth.
It's with the conversation.
You know,
It's worth
'Cause
it. It's with the squabble.
Is
Which
top
other
of
rap
mind?
song,
Do you
like-
have a song that you can say, nah, but niggas rapped just as crazy or more crazy than that, and put it right next to that song?
Nah. Not top of mind. I'd have
Not
to.
top
Nah.
of. I
Which
have one top
shows-
of mind. It's not released, but like.
What's
Yeah, then it
But I'll let it
doesn't
live.
count.
I'll let it
Don't
live. I'll
mention
let
it.
it live. I know it's just not released.
It doesn't
But-
count.
I can't
yeah, it
say.
doesn't
Yeah.
count if it's not out. But like, yo, that was
think of it.
refreshing to hear. Like
Yeah.
that reminded me, hearing that joint reminded me of like full clip season where niggas were still La Liga, like League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
yeah.
Where it's like niggas just get on the song
And
and,
go
just
crazy.
bar out.
And everybody showed up.
Yeah, I think
Everybody.
I think that's what you think about when you see Gingy's gonna be on the song, Kid X is gonna be on the
Yeah,
song,
yeah.
Touchline is gonna be on
You
the song.
expect
Yeah.
bars. You expect
Them
that.
niggas
Them
barred
niggas,
out.
they know that like if
It's a
you
rap off.
It made me Khalil at the barring out because I left barring out like after the full clip. I was like,
But you know you
No,
missed
but
that
every-
sparring.
every-
Yeah, you need the sparring
I'm
like
venturing into
No, but it's
Other
necessary
shit.
every once in a while,
Yeah,
not
just
on
to visit
every
the ring.
song. You know,
Yeah, which is why I'm like, yo, when I heard that, it gave me that itch of, just
And I
being
feel
in
like-
that zone where you put together these bars.
and then there's Kane
and
Kid
schemes
on
also.
Kane's
like,
Arrival.
Yeah, that
Kane-
was a dope touch on.
Kane
That track
Kid,
was beautiful.
you know.
That song
He
was
brought out
beautiful.
Marks as well.
Yes, sir.
who did you niggas give it to on that song?
On the
Ish.
3 of them on that joint.
Yeah.
I think it's Kane because Touchline
No,
allowed it.
man, on
No,
the
on
thing.
the 3 niggas.
Was it-
No, on the I didn't
is that,
listen to
Trill?
it like
Oh,
that.
Trill,
I didn't like. I enjoyed the song, everyone's verses. I
So
didn't.
did I, to be
I
honest.
didn't compare them.
For
you
me,
know?
I definitely compared.
I compared them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to
keep
X
it a
because X
stack,
haven't
I
heard him
know
in
that.
that
What did
pocket
you
for
come
a
up with?
minute.
Yeah.
So it was tough for me between Trill
Time
and
to
X.
kill.
I think it was X.
Between
man.
Trill and X, but yo, X.
X, man. X.
I won't lie, dog.
It's, for me, it's just the nostalgia of how
I
he was
was
doing
so
it. like,
happy to hear
Holy
X
grail.
rap
There
at
we
that
go.
level.
Holy Grail rap.
But that's your
Thank you.
X and Trill. That's your crew.
Nah, but outside of that, pen.
But the pen, though, it still
Yeah,
doesn't excuse
no,
the
no, I
pen.
get it. I
And
understand.
also, I haven't heard X rap like
Like
that
that.
in a
Really?
while.
Dog, when I heard that joint, I even went back to 3/4 Pace to listen to the joint he has with Trill as well. What was that
Yeah.
song called? The super rap song. What the yeah? You're like
Nah, X.
Nah, X boys.
Also, it made me feel like X found his pen. Like he found his actual pen, like the one that he came into the game with.
Yeah.
Which is a dangerous thing. Because that
X for
X
me is
is
the one. When I heard it, I was like, nah.
unfuckwittable.
Nah, you can't play with
Can't
them.
play with X. Still can't play with him.
Can't play with them, man.
I rose out the
I rose at the concrete.
concrete.
I'm rocking
Yeah,
the
but
Rock the
daisies.
daisies. No way.
And he
Rap-
produces now. What's his producer name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw the thing.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
remember
know
the
who
name, but I
producer
saw
name,
it.
but-
Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
he has his name that he's.
He's
And
got
I remember when he
Yeah,
started,
as
it
a
was a few
producer.
years ago when he told me, I was like, yo, I'm starting to, I was like, oh shit, because now me at the time I was talking about, hey, I want to start being
Yeah.
able to, press
he
also.
was
And
going crazy.
now he went absolutely bonkers on that. And,
X, definitely for
Yeah.
me. That was
and
the
he's,
first.
he's outside also, X, no?
Yeah, it
Yikes.
is.
Yeah,
That's
he's back
something to
outside.
speak on.
It's good to
Him
see.
being outside, because
Yeah.
he's put out a couple shits where you can see, it's okay, he has the intention to play with other kids again.
Thanks. That's
And
good
he-
to see.
And he sounds confident and, comfortable,
Doing
which
his
is
pen
dope.
as well.
I'm looking forward to see what he does with that. But yeah, Kane's Arrival was a dope way for Touchline to,
Put on the boy.
officially dap Kane
Yeah.
as, you're one of us, the lyricist.
Yeah.
Feature-
Welcome to the community.
Yeah.
Feature the
Which is
kid before
welcome.
he goes platinum.
Again, another one who's not using the kid, but
Yeah.
being useful to the kid.
Facts.
For sure.
That
Sure,
was
that's
definitely
love
fire.
for him to give him that. That's dope.
Touch up and
Shout out
down,
to
of
But
But the
course,
whole
goes
project
on.
is solid. I like it.
No, I like
for
that
sure, for
project.
It's a
And
good project. I'm not gonna hold you.
I always enjoy the fact that he's always top tier rapping. Like that is super refreshing, and his ability to move through different sounds and still be Touchline. Like he's figured that out, and I appreciate that from him. So it's a dope project.
Also, just in closing, when we were speaking about Kasi rap and people saying now, because I saw this other brew on the Showtime Chop saying we don't respect
Yeah, the one who confronted me.
Kasi
Yeah,
rap.
yeah.
Stop the cap, man.
Oh, yeah, and I let him rock out, but
Yeah,
that's,
obviously
that's
let him
cap.
rock out, but that's cap because
Yeah.
we fuck with Kasi rap and we sat here and said we picked it up. We just
Yeah.
said that version.
Yeah.
Not
And
it.
I'm saying all that to say I think Touchline has the updated version of
Touchline
Kasi
does
rap.
Gussie
Yeah, you
rap,
did.
yes.
Yeah.
That's the updated version of Kasi
Duncan
rap.
is
That's the 2024
Duncan is hardcore Kasi rap. Did we diss that album?
No. I
No.
actually haven't jammed it, so I don't.
You
And for
know
me,
what I mean?
it's just the updated is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
that's an updated.
Give us a
Kasi
new
rap.
version
Yeah.
of.
That's
yeah,
what we
because he
meant.
definitely does Gussie nigga talk.
Yeah.
Like he's
At
a
all
Gussie
times.
nigga in his representation.
Yeah. So
So it is Gussie rap.
it's
You're
Kasi
right.
rap. So people saying that we don't fuck with, that's a lie, man. We were just saying.
And another thing I wanted to mention: see Kane Kid, Touchline, Frank Casino, Pretty Ugly. All them niggas are from the East Rand.
East Lord.
Yeah.
Don't
the East
mention
side.
Pretoria and Durban and forget the East Rand.
Well, East
Okay,
Lord is
Joburg
always
fighting for their place.
Come
okay.
on now. Shut up.
Not even the whole of Joburg, just
the East Rand.
The
East Rand.
East
Or just
Rand.
that
That's
corner
that
specific.
corner.
Yeah,
that
they
corner
on some. I'm gonna
that
hold
corner
you.
can murk you.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
the
but the
East has
East
always
Rand
been
always
hip-hop
been-
royalty.
Yeah.
It's always been...
East Rand, Beast Rand. No?
Yeah,
East Rand.
East
Also, them
Rand,
ciphers
you know.
out there were serious. So like it's
Yeah,
the
them
East,
niggas came up really having to go there crazy.
Yeah.
it's the right of fire, dog. Right of fire. They got it.
Nah, that's
Yeah.
fire. Shit, so many drops.
Bro.
Nasty's
Nasty
drop.
C.
confused the
Right?
enemy.
Yeah.
I want to clap for Nasty.
Clap
guys,
it up,
please.
yo.
I personally, you guys don't have to. I personally want to clap it up because I
I
sat
do
on the
too.
same chair and I said, when we were speaking about Nasty, I was saying that if he wants the international appeal,
You know.
he's gonna have to mix the Afro.
Gonna have to.
Because-
Gumnandu Groover.
'cause he's really good at it, dog.
Gumnandu Banger.
He's
Goes.
Nasty
Hey.
C is talented enough to be able to do
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
I just
as
think
an
it was the
artist.
confidence to do the vignette because obviously, like, we can attest there's people like
Yeah.
we've heard artists who were super English then go to vignette. You still have a slight bit of discomfort, still
That's
trying to
fact.
get in the bag, and I think that's all it was. And hearing him here, like he's sounding in his bag.
Yeah.
I love the music. I love
Sampling
the tape.
Tebe.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. For
Nasty
me, as
C,
soon as,
Tebe.
the title was confused the enemy,
I
I already knew.
I hear
I was like,
the sound.
So I'm definitely excited. I've been bumping this project. Like I've been really bumping it. To hear Nasty C in that bag for me, super happy. And
Yeah, I
think
like it
That's
too.
dope. And he
Perfect
found a way
timing.
to balance it with still being Nasty C. on
Yeah.
the
So
songs.
I don't
Like,
feel like it's a strange Nasty C to
Yeah.
me when I listen to it. The DNA of who Nasty is still there.
It's still there.
And I think it's perfect timing with him on his Europe tour. He was in
Yeah.
London. And shout out to him, like he's got real fans out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
peeping
I
the
saw
clips, they got the word
the
for word out
visuals
there.
of the show.
He
What
is
was that
him
in
out
London?
there
He was
as
in
man?
well.
London, picked up.
And this is his first
Stop
project.
playing with the boy.
Come
This is
on
his
now.
first project as indie since
Oh,
he
yeah,
left. Since he left.
so that's
Def Jam.
official. Also,
Yeah.
I think on
Yeah.
us, that's an official thing.
Yeah.
Because I thought people were speculating.
No, it's official.
No, it's official.
Oh shit, that's dope.
So the
out.
timing
Yeah.
of that project, that sound, and him being in Europe touring, it's gonna be magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
fine.
biggest genre.
Shout out to
those
him for being able to shake off his jitters of what
Yeah.
what the
would
fans
think,
are gonna
yeah.
say, yeah, and what they're
And
gonna
now
think.
he's touring Europe with our sound, not some Atlanta shit.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Respectfully.
go respectfully. He's gonna go to Europe and they're gonna hear Africa, South Africa.
Yeah, and then it's gonna open up more of an embrace for him. That's dope.
I think Nasty C, what he's been trying to do all these years, will come alive now. I think if you look at Tyler's career, it's a similar thing. You know, like
Yeah.
you have to kind of have that sound that says Africa because that's
Yeah.
what the world looks for.
For sure.
Like they hear the
definitely.
raps.
As soon
and
as you get
everything.
out of SA, like in SA, you can impress these niggas. You can impress these niggas with
Yeah.
this shit. But as soon as you go out,
Bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
outside, when they hear that you're from South Africa and they hear the word Africa, if there's nothing musically
about the way.
African, they're not really tapping in like that,
Facts.
you know. So shout out to Nasty, and he's back outside. Shout out to Nasty
Yes,
C.
sir.
because it's also been on a feature run,
Smoking
which I
everything.
also appreciate.
Smoking everything that's working. I love it.
And especially him like playing with the younger niggas as well.
Yeah,
because his
embracing
name
the
does
niggas.
hold a lot of weight. And he is a lot of them's GOAT.
Respect
for
for
sure.
Yeah.
And to see him give that platform to the niggas
And now
the love,
he's
so-
an OG to the Smamanis and the
Yeah.
Tony Diamond. Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's playing his role, you know,
Yeah.
showing the
Yeah.
youngins love. He's there. So shout out to Nasty, he's back outside.
That's fire.
They try to take him out the
Are
big
we
three.
expecting more of? Yeah, they did try to
trying to
pull
take
him out the big three. With
playing with the
disrespect.
boy.
Stop
you
playing
can't
with.
do that.
Stop
to
Yeah.
boys.
Stop playing with Ntsiga Sizwe, man.
Come on,
Let him live.
King David.
Are we Are we expecting more of this, or are we expecting him to lean into it even more?
I would love. I'm not expecting, but I would love, and I hope that from the reception he gets and the aspirations of
Yeah.
keep going international, I do kind of expect him to continue.
Because I think it's close to 1 million streams on Spotify already.
Yeah,
I saw them posting a 600K.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think SA may say whatever they want to say, but his actual goal of international is gonna become
Because-
real.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be
fed
internationally.
by-
It's gonna work. That sound is gonna work.
And I feel like he'll also enjoy it, like him seeing the reception and how it feels. He'll be like more lenient to getting in that pocket now. He'll be like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah, of course.
I like this. People
Yeah,
fuck
he
with my
himself
shit.
is gonna
Like,
realize
Yeah.
actually.
this is nice. I get to just be jiggy with it because
Yeah.
I feel like he experienced that when he did that verse for Mega as well.
Yeah.
And you saw how light he was with the verse. So I feel like he's gonna enjoy that pocket even more. Respect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it sounds like a good pocket for him. I like that for
Dope.
him.
He sounds fire on that shit. I love it.
Yeah, hella. The GOAT, Big Dog, KO, he came out and said, I'll see you guys next day. Push back the album. Which is crazy because the title of his album is I Think You Spoke Too Soon. And then it's like, now you the
He's
one
the
who
one
spoke
who spoke too soon.
The
Now
irony
you
is
spoke
crazy.
too soon.
Yeah.
What do you think is the motivation behind the pushback?
Well, I've been seeing that he's still in sessions. I think obviously KO's a workaholic. He won't stop till the day he submits.
Facts.
But I think maybe he's still working on more music, and there's also just a lot of traffic. A
And
lot of
besides
traffic
that,
in the
he
fourth quarter.
has singles out. You know, he can afford to.
Which are
Yeah.
doing well.
Yeah, which are
Extremely
doing
He
well.
did back-to-back drops.
Yeah,
So
so he can afford to push back the album.
He has no pressure.
Yeah, he has no pressure. The singles are still doing
His
well.
gold
Yeah.
with Let Me Cook. Every time he posts performances of Let Me Cook on the gram, like, oh, Let Me Cook is
You see
actually
ringing off. Yeah.
ringing off in the
Yeah,
streets.
he's still gonna be gigging the
And
whole of December.
KO is still one of the only rappers that has rap songs that ring off on a countrywide level.
Yeah, one of the only.
Because what? How many ring off like that? It's Let Me Cook, Check.
Like rap,
Hip-hop song.
hip hop song.
Yeah, hip-hop
Yes,
song.
a
Yeah,
hip-hop
I was
song.
about to bust out hold, but nah.
It
that's all right.
ends right there.
Yeah.
It's a short little.
It's
Okay, obviously Nash, but it's not a national. We haven't peeped him
He's still
outside.
Yeah, not on a
provincial, he's still
national
like
level.
provincial.
We haven't
He's
peeped him,
still
is what I'm saying.
in the
Provincial.
streets we are in.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
by
Here
the
it's
way,
ringing off here.
ringing
It's
off. Nash, so don't
ringing.
get us twisted.
Yeah, he's
That's why
ringing.
we're talking about getting on festival, national
Yeah,
stages.
that's what I'm saying. We still have to see
at
that.
Mbombela, in KZN,
Yeah, we still have to see
at
that
Limpopo,
side.
and when it comes on, whole crowd.
Yeah, check. Let me
And
cook.
KO's been doing that. Cause
Even too much. Chaos too much is also ringing off. Oh, lie.
Is it ringing off like?
Yeah, it rings off. Oh, lie. I've seen a few performances.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
rang
yeah.
off. I was shocked too.
I
I was
haven't
like, damn.
peeped. I'm
Yeah, like,
sleeping
hip-hop
on it.
joints that is
But
really
it
only
is
them
obviously
too.
a successful release, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it rings off.
it's really only them two, like for real.
I'm trying to
Because niggas
think.
don't. Niggas made.
Was Sosh Platter this year?
Nah.
No.
2020.
Sosh Platter is old, bro.
What did you just say?
I'm trying to think. There's been a long
It's
year.
been a minute. That's I'm trying to also think like it's those two and
But I'm trying
I'm
to think
dead.
of joints that are ringing off. Like, that's how far back I have to go. Like,
Yeah, no, it's old.
No,
Speaking
so
of
there's
hip-hop
at least
songs,
what 2, 3
2
years.
Yeah.
old.
3 years old now.
Nah, 3 years would be crazy, nigga.
2,
Came
2022.
3. But that's
Yeah,
2021.
2 years. There was
Okay,
a
2
period
years, 2
where
years.
everyone was doing
A cover of it.
Sosh Platter cover.
Anyway, that's to show that there's not a lot of songs
Yeah,
ringing
true.
off.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that far back. It's like, not a lot of hip hop songs.
Not to
ring
say
off.
that niggas don't make songs that their fans like. Like, of course
No,
they do,
like,
but
ring off on a
talking about
national
ringing
level.
off.
Yeah, it's only those two, respectfully.
And KO specializes.
God damn.
I saw even the Pasopa joint, obviously on his Radio Man bag. I
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
on the radio charts.
Yeah, it's hitting there.
So it means all 3 of his singles.
That's
No-
why he could afford to be like,
Just
hey,
hits,
niggas,
no
let me
misses.
just have some
Just for the
for
married
you.
folks.
That's just for the married folks.
But yeah, no, KO pushing it back, I think it makes sense. I don't judge it. I don't feel like we're at a loss. I think we need that also because everyone dropping now. Like, what are we gonna have when
So
the year
saturated.
starts?
Yeah, because also it feels like, it feels like
feels like
everyone
everyone
is,
is just-
it feels like hip hop is emptying the clip.
Yeah.
dog, they
This
empty.
year,
You gotta
like,
strike
Because
while the iron
everyone
hot.
is dropping every Friday. KO is gonna drop, and you discover that another kid is dropping, and then people are gonna say you sabotaging the kid. You understand?
Fizz, I hear that.
Because
Yeah.
also I saw the kids. Kids are so lying to themselves in their heads.
Yeah.
I saw them trying to build a narrative there on Twitter about he knows the kids are coming in too strong. He knows they can't compete. Like, what the fuck are you niggas talking about?
Let me tell you guys for free, there's no kid.
None.
I'm saying none. You can't even talk to KO.
Respectfully.
Not even Reese, no one, not Nasty, no one.
You come on, guys.
No one, not
Nobody.
Black, he the hottest, the greatest, no one. No one.
KO's
Stop.
always got 1, 2, 3, or 4 that is gonna hold him.
And he's
on a
lapping
level.
young niggas by 15 years. So
Yeah.
what are we even
It's
talking
like,
about?
Come on.
None of the people you guys are bringing up have done it for over
Also,
5 years.
The fact that you guys can actually convince yourselves in your mind that
That's the reason.
this nigga who's on his 15th, 16th lap is actually worried about your little new favorite rapper. It's like,
No way, bro.
that's funny.
They don't even gig. They don't even gig like KO.
They don't even bump into him outside.
They're not
like,
doing shows like KO's doing.
Yeah, facts. Yo,
he's
it's
actually
a fact.
probably still the most booked rapper, no?
Yeah, him and Black.
In the country.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Black,
Black,
Black, he's on fire on the
Yeah,
booking
they
level
won't-
also.
they won't play him.
Yeah.
Him and
I
Black
saw
are the
Nyamba.
only niggas we were bumping into in festivals.
As the Yanos niggas.
Yeah, the
yeah.
only hip hop niggas were catching at the real level.
Facts.
KO, Black, KO, Black. Those are the niggas you were running into.
For all that shit y'all talking,
Yeah, that's who
your
was bumping into.
favorites are not out there.
They're not hitting it.
Respectfully.
Trust me, they're not hitting it like that.
They only loads on y'all's apps.
Yeah, that's what Drake says. You guys hot to them little kids. You ain't famous to me. that's KO. Don't compare the man. Like he's in his own
Nah,
league,
that's-
and I don't even think he thinks about
Which
any
brings
of these.
us
things.
to the Sizwe Lomo chat.
Of course, yeah.
What did you drop out there? What did you drop out there?
Yeah?
What did you drop?
He officially dubbed Tear Gas
Tear Gas
As
the
the
greatest group of all time.
No, you all know this gang groups. in
That's
SA.
gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't fight it. I can't fight it. Like
You
Light
can't.
work
can't- you
for
can't
me,
fight it, you
but
can't fight it.
obviously with me, it always gonna come
gonna be
off
biased.
yeah, it's
as
biased.
yeah,
and like-
biased because you
Because
come from
But
that.
let's unpack it though. What other group would, if for
Of course,
argument's
there's the
sake,
squatter
Yeah.
camps.
squatter camp?
But everything is
I
gonna
think-
be
I think-
emotional. It's
I
not gonna
think-
be off
yeah.
the
come from the shit. There
No,
there's no.
no, I think most of the time it depends where you caught it from. You know,
okay.
Squatter Camp, we hear podcasting because of Squatter Camp. They started this whole SA hip hop shit on the mainstream. Without Squatter Camp, there wouldn't be Tear Gas. So
Facts.
so
Yeah,
you can't say because this guy came in when things were easy, the guys who slaved, we're gonna discard them. You must understand that Squatter Camp had 3 projects before they were signed by Kylo.
Shout out.
You know, Tear Gas, their first project, Chubile Boom Chance with Chance. It was they went
signed,
straight
yeah.
signed and went straight to the
Shout
mainstream.
out.
You know, when Squatter Camp dropped the Squatter Camp compilation, Squatter Campaign, Cut and Join, and they won a summer, the first independent unsigned act to win a summer.
Shout out.
You know, all those things. And then Gallo signed them. A lot of people started knowing Squatter Camp from Umoya when they were signed by
Classic.
Gallo.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you chat to people, they chat on the like mainstream level and on what they know, not what actually is. You know what I'm saying? And Squatter Camp, if you know your history, you'd know they were the first one to have their own sneakers. SK wear by Kappa.
Shout out.
Yeah, Square. They had an international feature with Christina Milian, Def Jam, real Def Jam America. You know, they had all these things, you know, going platinum back to back with CDs. The only group to do that before we get into this
Streaming.
algorithm shit. You know, they sold the actual CDs and they went platinum on 2 albums. So if we're gonna only consider hits, you know, then Tear Gas has more hits than Squatter Camp.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And every Tear Gas album was hot. You know, every Squatter Camp respectfully fell off along the way. You know,
Yeah, they lasted.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
yeah, like Back to Campus was trash. 7 was trash. You know, Squatter Camp fell off along the way, but Tear Gas didn't.
And they just hitting the mark.
So all the albums by Tear Gas slapped.
And Slicker. Are you saying this to say that Squatter Camp is greater than? Do you disagree that Tear Gas is the greatest group?
The greatest, I think the wording, the problem is
the word greatest.
Yeah, the like we can
Shouldn't be a problem.
yeah.
Not to me. But I'm listening.
The Squatter Camp are the greatest pioneer. That's why when you say the greatest, we need to.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Greatest
Different
pioneer.
conversation,
You're
yeah.
changing the conversation.
No, I'm saying when it comes to him,
group, if we're talking about the greatest group, let's stay in the conversation we're having.
Yeah.
Because my thing is, and I don't take anything away from Squatter Camp, but and I had the same conversation with Slicker himself. He ended up saying, "Nigga, you got kicked out the group." I'm like, yes, fair.
Yeah.
But it's like when you have this conversation, people immediately go into talking about how much Squatter Camp pioneered. That's not the conversation we're having.
Yeah.
We're talking about who is the greatest group. So we're talking about their work.
Yeah.
Who did the best work?
It has to be
If
Tear
we
Gas,
are
bro.
comparing these groups, the groups' work.
For me, dog,
Okay. I even responded to Sizwe because he made a mistake by comparing Tear Gas to the Fugees.
Oh yeah, I saw that correction.
Yeah, Fugees only had one album. Their first album was trash. It sold 200 copies. You know, so that's disrespectful to Tear Gas. You know, and
Yeah, the Fugees. That was like, okay.
they only had one album that you can mention.
That's the only part I didn't agree.
Yeah.
Now I kind of was like,
I don't know, but yeah,
okay, but maybe I felt like maybe I'm too young to understand.
No.
the
Caesar was wrong there.
No, but then
you know,
maybe I don't
and
need
I even said, Lauryn Hill carried the Fugees. With Tear Gas, all three niggas came into play.
Facts.
You know,
Talk that shit. Yeah.
So for me, also another thing is that
Get in there.
what I hate the most about debating the greatest is that it's always gonna be an emotional conversation. Cause like when we argue that, people always go back to what they remember and their memories and what they hold true.
true.
Like, and I understand that because you were there and it felt away. But we're talking about work, like outside of what we like and emotions and whatnot. Let's see how shit played out.
Put
Let's
down
look at
what
the-
they did,
And
what
look,
they created.
That's for me
Okay,
the-
check it out. This is what I always say. It's very unfair to compare acts from different eras. You know.
No.
Is it really?
It is.
People
Trust me.
compare eras.
Listen to this.
Cool.
Okay.
When Nas dropped the Illmatic, it changed the whole game. And you wouldn't know if you were not there. And what he did benefited everyone after him because he was the first rapper to use 9 producers on the album. Before Nas,
Yeah, everyone had one producer, DJ.
every crew or artist, Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, Wu-Tang and the RZA, Dr. Dre and Snoop. Every artist had one producer who would do the whole album. Nas didn't have a producer. It happened by default. Like he went to different people for beats and he ended up having 9 producers on 9 songs. And he blew up. And then after that, people were like, I don't need an in-house producer.
Does it make him the greatest though?
And he pioneered you.
Yeah, that's fine.
No. Okay, what I'm saying is...
He pioneered this.
I'm
Does it
saying-
make him the greatest?
I'm saying that what you are doing, you copied or you benefited from me, then you think you're
because
better than me.
I was about
And
to
that-
challenge copied.
Yeah. Oh, you benefited from what I pioneered.
You
And
inspired
that's
the change.
Yes,
That's the
yes.
game.
I understand. It
That's
always
fine,
happens.
but does that make you the greatest?
Yes, it does.
Nah.
No,
It does.
doesn't.
It makes you
No,
a
it
pioneer.
Yes.
Dog,
Yes.
no one remembers a nigga who
That's why
crawled. We remember the
that's
nigga
why
who
you
walked.
have to keep talking about what you pioneered.
Yeah.
It makes you a pioneer.
There's a lot of artists. Not everyone pioneered. Pioneering something makes you special.
It
makes you
That
special.
make you the greatest.
Nas is definitely special.
Yeah.
He's definitely a pioneer. He definitely changed the game forever.
Yeah.
A
Is he
lot
the
of people
greatest rapper?
benefited
Yeah.
from what he did. But if we are talking about people who are the greatest, and now we take his career and catalog and we put it against other niggas' career and catalog,
Yeah.
are we gonna take the pioneership and now say that because of that, he's
he
above
should be the
niggas
greatest.
who have made 10 better albums, who have had better careers, who have
I don't
more
think that's
hits,
fair.
Yep.
who were more consistent, who have better numbers, and like
I get and respect that. We can preserve history,
okay,
but
look. Tear Gas has more hits than Squatter Camp.
and better albums,
Better
And
albums,
that's
not
a
numbers.
fact.
better music,
yeah,
Better
Fact.
music,
Yes.
you know.
better run.
Fact.
better run.
Yo, how the shit.
Better run.
Fact.
Not better rappers.
Come on.
You have to take it to.
Who are we talking
You
about?
have to take
Yeah.
it to just to. Nah.
Wait, who are we talking about? It's-
KO
but he has
has
a point.
always been nice.
Fact.
And with,
My
with-
ear and Mtukza were fire. Mtukza maybe at the last end of it, maybe. but
Respectfully.
okay,
but through the course of
Yeah.
Tear Gas, all them niggas brought it.
no, they were high. They were high.
Hide is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not,
KO
I'm not
has
accepting
always been
hide.
nice.
Crazy.
I
If they're high, how's Sugar's next?
okay.
Yo,
Respectful.
let's be respectful.
No, I'm saying
But
if
I
you're
hear you.
comparing
Okay,
like rap,
listen,
yeah.
listen.
Then what's the
Let
metric?
me tell you why
And
it's
Nish,
Okay.
R.I.P.
let me tell you why it's not advisable like
Yo, Sugar's fact.
comparing
Yeah, he
people
is.
from different eras. You know?
Nah, don't.
Because
we already heard that cop
no.
out.
Let
Who
me
was
tell
better? Who was better than who?
let me tell you
Since you
something.
brought up the rapper
Yeah,
conversation.
but I already said they had better albums and better songs.
Yes, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You said they didn't have better rappers.
Yeah, that's
Who
where
are
I'm
the
stuck
better
at. Who
rappers
was
than
the
the
better?
tear gas niggas?
Who at
Yeah?
Squatter was
Who
like?
are the Squatter Camp better rappers
Do
than
your-
these
put your
guys?
friend three.
Flabber
That
is
was
the
cool. That
GOAT.
gonna hold you. He was
Flabber
And
is the
that's
That
why-
was
GOAT.
fire. I don't know.
Nah, he was fire. That gonna hold. That was
Are you
fire.
gonna take it as far as he's a better rapper than KO?
Nah.
I don't even think he's a better rapper than my E.
Come on.
That's kind of crazy.
Come on, we're
I
gonna
think
kick
they
you
like
out.
this.
We're gonna
Kinda
kick you back to piano, bro. Flabber.
This is what we missed. This is culture
Flabber.
job.
Nah,
Flabber's
not
goated,
better.
guys.
This
Let's
is
not
culture
get
Hey,
job.
come, go
But
back.
my E.
Hey, go back and listen.
You guys don't respect my E's raps.
Go.
My E
No.
raps, though.
You guys
No.
don't respect my E's
Remember,
raps.
don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
My is
Yo.
very nice.
He's very nice.
Than Flabber.
I get
Hey,
That's my
I wouldn't
opinion.
say
Go
that,
back.
yeah.
Go back and listen to Flabber. Nkuli versus
No, I
Flabber.
get the
Go-
Flabber
I've heard
thing.
Flabber,
But,
guys.
yeah,
I'm a
so
historian
go
in
back.
the
Go
so
back.
continue.
historian.
Yeah.
Continue. Flabber and
Who else?
Your three against their three.
you're
What?
counting people that are
Squad-
better
so
than
squad
the
like
tear
10
gas
niggas.
niggas, right?
Yes,
Okay,
in the
Flabber.
squad.
Let's say we give you Flabber. Continue.
Full stop.
You can put Rito there for versatility, you can say. And for versatility.
But
I
these
hate the fight though.
but they're not better rappers. And the only guy who's better than anybody in La Corner is debatable is Flabber. So
Flabber is debatable.
With my ear and him,
Come on, guys.
We're
Come
not
on,
saying
guys.
it's a landslide. We're saying it's debatable. We can have a conversation about who's better. We can. We can debate.
Come on, guys. You're gonna lose credibility.
I will never.
only because emotionally people have
Yes.
attached themselves to that idea of no Flabber. But
And the
if
fact
we
that
were
he's
to
gone
sit
also.
down and play songs
Throughout the
where
career.
this nigga is really rapping and then play a song where this nigga is really rapping,
Guys,
let's
come
be
on.
fucking
Let's be
serious.
For real. Like,
Yeah.
Let's be
I respect
fucking
Flabber,
serious.
his pen and everything, but Flabber, dog, he had comic bars and stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
he had fought.
he's not the rapper's
Joy,
rapper.
like-
Shout out to the
Hey.
comic bars.
Like, you need that. It was
Like,
dope.
he's
Yeah.
not the rapper's rapper. I'm even shocked that that's the guy
Tear
you
gas
put
were
in
not
front.
the rapper's rapper.
But they had rap
They
songs.
were not rapid rappers.
Yes, but they had
What
rap
word?
songs.
Speak to us.
No, they were.
Okay.
Cypher
If
nigga.
we go into
Rapidy rap is
if we
still
go into KO's
Yeah.
catalog and we start playing his rapidy rap songs,
Nah,
like we get into Askis I'm sorry, and we get into all them type shit.
Okay, that's not tear
Are
gas.
you gonna be-
That's not tear gas.
No, we're talking
He's
about
making an
better
example.
rappers,
Yeah.
right? We're talking about who's the better rapper.
Within the cruise.
Are you gonna be able to play me something from Flabber that's gonna be better than them shits?
No, Flabber had one album. I'm saying we're talking within the cruise. We can pick out. Listen, we can pick verses from the groups. Like, take this verse from Manyisa and take this verse from Chance. We can compare them like that. That's what I'm saying, within the cruise.
Even then, I
Even
still
then.
don't think.
Even then, like,
I rate the fight. I rate the
'cause
fight
even-
for Flava.
Yeah?
like
I rate the fight for
the
Flava.
KO Chance
Yeah,
verse.
for sure.
Classic.
That verse. Like, you're gonna have to give me something really from
of a
them
gun
other
verse
niggas to
already.
really combat that verse. Just the storytelling,
Just the
pen,
chance.
rhyme, and like, guys, let's be for real.
Yeah.
Taco Blue.
Like,
The verses on Taco Blue.
like, come on, guys. But
Like, I respect
Okay. You can
everybody, but
listen. You can have a better song. That doesn't make you a better rapper.
yeah,
You
if
know,
you're talking about
Tear
raps.
Gas have nice songs. They have hits. You know, you can even bring Mhlobo Wami.
But when we're
That's
talking
also
about
a
raps.
okay, wait. Also,
You
but
know what I
when
mean?
we are discussing who's greater, better
That
songs
counts.
definitely play a huge role.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I already said that. Tear Gas has better songs and better albums.
So how
I'm on
can
the
we?
rapping side.
So how can we fight even the raps?
I'm on the rapping side.
Yeah.
Even in the
there,
raps.
we
Nah,
can-
I don't agree with the raps. That Tear Gas were not known
Who
for.
rapped better than them niggas out there at Squatter Camp?
He had Flabber only. Nakona.
That was the
Yeah.
only
Sugar
nigga
Smacks.
you
Sugar
said
Smacks
rap
was
better than the
painful.
niggas.
Yeah.
So that means all the other verses were.
But
not
I'm
as-
saying we had KO here, we had Flabber here.
What about Sugar
It's not
Smacks?
like
No.
You make it sound like you make it sound like KO was carrying. No,
KO
Which,
wasn't carrying.
a little, but them
They
other
were all
niggas were
carrying.
fire.
Those
Yeah,
are their
them
own.
niggas were fire.
In
Yeah,
fact,
because-
some people were saying those niggas were better rappers than KO.
KO himself has come out and said initially,
Yes, those
and what
niggas.
made him become so fire was the fact that them niggas were more fire than him, and people
Yeah.
gravitated to their shit more than they did with his shit.
And then he went to go work on the pen.
That's
I don't believe
KO's
in-
opinion.
Fine. So who though there?
I'm
Who's
Smacks,
killing
though.
the niggas?
Put
I
Smacks
said
in there.
Flabber, dog.
Fine.
Smacks.
So the only thing we're standing on is Flabber's verses on all the songs.
Just
Of
for
course.
And also, which song
Which?
is this
Bro,
where
that's the
Flabber
thing,
drops this amazing, like
just
crazy
give me
verse?
one Flabber verse. One.
Please, right now.
Like that's the
Actually,
raps.
let's do it right now.
Yeah.
Give me that amazing
Flabber verse.
lyrical Flabber verse. Jam it right now.
I've never heard a lyrical.
Hold on.
Let him land. Go for
Not
G.
knowing doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
That's why I said
You can-
play it.
Play the
That
rest.
will simplify.
Play the rest. Shut the fuck up. Do you
don't-
even
what
know
is-
the song?
You play
Yeah,
it.
you
You're
put
the
it
one
as
who
on.
knows it.
Play it from where?
Do you remember
Don't
one
take out your-
part from
No,
the song
guys.
maybe?
Okay,
You could try.
listen. Everyone who's watching this, go play Squatter Camp. The rest, shut the fuck up. Flabber is even solo on he raps alone on that song, and come back to the comments. Because it's not like we're gonna play the whole
And
song
you're
here.
saying off
And-
of that song.
No, I'm saying I can mention others. Manyisa verse, Flabber's Manyisa verse, Rao. There's a lot of songs before even the commercial Umoya.
like crazy rap, like verses.
Yes, by Flabber. Go do your research, nigga.
No, I'm not saying
fighting
Flabber
for
No,
doesn't rap.
because you say
I know that
about Sugar
No,
Flabber is
I'm
that
saying
nigga.
all these songs you don't know. Now you think, okay, he doesn't have verses. He does on songs you don't know.
Guys, let's not get it twisted. We
But
listen to
he's
Squatter
better
Camp, guys.
than these
Yeah.
niggas.
We bumped the Squatter Camp.
But I feel like
Come on,
we killed this debate by saying Tear Gas never missed it. No album, respectfully. Like if you
Yes.
back
Also,
to
let's get back to the actual
to-
conversation.
to
Is
the group.
who's greater between the two?
Tear Gas.
After all this debating we've done,
Okay,
what is the conclusion?
Tear Gas, big dog.
I'd say Tear Gas.
For sure.
Appreciate
And
Flabber,
I
though.
said
RIP
that
Bones.
because of songs and albums, you know. And I said Sizwe Zoma messed up by comparing them to the Fugees.
Facts.
The immediate concern. I was like, okay.
I don't know about
But
that.
I'm like, oh, I'll give him his respect. And maybe there's a way he knows how to break that down, you know, to make it.
Not because
you
it's
feel me?
C's. I was like, hey, maybe
Let him
C's
be.
is something he knows. But
Yeah.
I saw people even bringing up respectfully like your H2Os. I'm like, guys,
Lie.
I get it.
What?
Nah,
They're saying
I hate-
H2. I hate.
That's why I hate
like,
this shit.
That's why I hate
these
arguing with
debates.
people. It's like,
nah,
dog.
nah.
H2O
you put out things
on
on your
what
ass?
level?
On what? Like comparing them to tear gas. Like H2O, and these are all pioneers, and that's the
Yeah.
mistake
We
people
get
made.
it.
We get it.
That's
And another
great.
thing people need to remember: it's not about who did it first, but who did it right.
Niggas looking like preach.
Like, bruh. You gotta remember the first man who did it because he was the first, and now he's the greatest. No, like shit develops and grows. It's okay, guys. Like it's
And
genuine.
other people do it better.
It's
It
okay.
happens.
that's for
it
sure.
happens all the time.
And doing it being the first to do it doesn't mean you'll be the
And
best.
we'll always acknowledge you.
We'll always
We'll
acknowledge
always say, don't ever
come on.
forget
Again,
that
he did.
this all
That's the
started
first guy.
from.
Yeah. We'll give you that.
That's
The
fine.
best rappers are not the ones who started it in the 70s.
It's not. They just can't be.
No way.
It's just
Yeah.
not possible.
You
Now
know,
imagine
they were
us sitting
terrible.
here
They were
saying, no, the
terrible.
greatest.
They were terrible.
They were low-key terrible.
But
Yeah.
they're pioneers and we
Yeah.
respect it.
Everybody's like, don't forget them niggas. Don't
Yeah.
forget them,
And we
brother.
won't, guys. We won't. But that can't be the metric to...
I'm still saying shout out Smacks though. But yeah.
Stop. Like,
I'm sorry about that thing, but like, we're
If you were
talking
to
about rap.
hold on,
We're talking about rap.
okay,
I'm
if
so
you were
sorry.
to compare Stogie and Pro Kid, would you go for the pen game or for the hits?
Oh, that's actually a nice
That's a
question.
good question.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait,
That's
what?
a
Now
good
you
question.
back.
Please rephrase the
That's
question.
what I'm
yeah,
talking
say
about.
that again.
Please
If
rephrase
you
it.
were to compare Stogie
And Pro.
and Pro, would you go for the hits or for the pen game?
What are we
What
comparing?
are we comparing? Yeah, that's what I was trying to get.
Yeah, who's greater?
Yeah.
Like
who's
the
greater?
same topic we would just
Everything. But like, I guess
If we're saying greater,
the thing
we're
is,
comparing
the
everything.
great conversation encapsulates everything.
done.
Yes.
Everything.
Okay, cool. I didn't want us to compare them. Let's move on.
No, if you put me, I can give you an answer. I can give you an
No,
answer.
it's gonna be another topic.
Let's hear that. Let me hear that.
Pro.
Light work.
Light work.
Yeah.
I didn't even
That's
have to
not
think.
even
Okay.
a conversation.
I didn't even
There's nothing to
flinch.
debate there.
That's
Let's
nothing.
move on.
That's not even a
I didn't
conversation.
even
Oh, okay,
flinch.
cool.
Like,
Yeah.
Like Stogie can rap his ass off.
But Pro is just that's a beast right there.
Like
Come
come on.
on. That's a
Come
goal.
on now.
Like, let him live.
Let's be for real.
Right.
We
If we're talking great.
we still have Gussie rappers today trying to sound like him.
And
Till
no
this
one-
He's
day.
still the
Till
Lord.
this day, yeah.
Another pioneer.
Yeah.
Mm.
And his greatness is not just in pioneering, but he also
did. He
did
actually
great work
did.
Yes.
that a lot of people still can't touch or
Yeah.
fuck with.
Still can't clear him. Still.
So that's light. Who else put out? Shout out Blue Papi. He put out
Yeah. When
Yeah.
was the project called?
what is that called?
Ohlaza or something. What is it?
Ohlaza, ne?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think the
I have to
project
scroll
is
down my
self-titled.
shit.
I think it's self-titled.
Yeah, it is Ohlaza.
Ohlaza, ne? Yeah.
Solid project.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that. Very dope.
I enjoyed it too. I
Very
enjoyed
dope.
it too.
Like his
What's
musically.
Ohlaza mean?
It's blue.
It's blue.
In
yeah.
Zulu.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the
Blue
color.
pap,
Blue.
Mfano Ohlaza.
Oh,
Yes,
blue
sir.
pap. Okay.
Yes, sir. People when they talk about who's their best squarer, which is that an annoying conversation?
I think it's annoying because
It's
it's,
annoying.
early.
Yeah.
Like so early.
It's so early.
Yeah.
Why are we doing
Too
this?
soon. Too soon.
Now
Why
we're
we-
gonna put the kids against each
Based
other.
on
now.
what?
Mm.
Just let them roll
Let
out.
them rock.
Mm.
Like,
Maybe
Maybe
let them-
after 5 years, let's revisit
then we
the
can
chat.
go back
Yeah.
and
But right now they
peep.
just started this heat. Let them
We
continue.
just started. Though.
Yeah,
Everyone's dropping
but
their
a
own
lot
projects.
of people. He's a lot of people's favorite,
Yeah, for
and I
sure,
think
for
it's
sure,
because
for sure.
I feel like musically,
Sonically
he's-
is different.
yeah,
He's different.
I think he's a bit ahead.
He's ahead for sure.
Yeah.
I think he's ahead for sure. And I think of recent, even him being on like Reese's project,
Yeah.
you know, I think that does something. To see him on those type of shits, it's like,
Yeah, that was a fire feature also.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
crazy. I think that does
he
a
came
lot
in
even
clutch
for,
out there.
just for him. Like, you know, it's like, oh shit, you know, that was dope. But yeah, I think those niggas are all musical for me, and all my
All of
Kwela
them.
favorite songs are all the actual song making,
Yeah,
melodic
yeah.
shits. Like, you know, like for me,
Emova,
Lo-Fi's
you were
project.
whiling about Emova
Emova
now from Sasti, yo.
That's my favorite joint.
Which is a
like, from
crazy
Sasti.
song.
My shit.
Crazy.
Which is followed by Intense, which is
right
also
after
a
it.
crazy
Also
song.
crazy
Like
song.
all these niggas got it.
On Lo-Fi's project, my favorite song is Missed Calls.
Missed calls,
That
Itemba,
last joint. That last
Like-
joint.
Those niggas are musical. Like them
self-love,
Yeah, self-love also fire. They surprised me.
Usuwolusha. Like, guys, these niggas really do this.
Yeah, they surprised me.
And
Also.
the Quellas, they don't have a reason to break up because they can still drop
They
solos.
do their own shit
Yeah.
regardless.
And come back to the Quellas.
Which
think
I
people need to
actually really
understand.
fuck with. Like,
Yeah.
I fuck with the fact that they're not married to this
Yeah.
and are not afraid to,
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, no, we did that. Here's my own
Yeah,
shit.
nobody's gonna say I'm leaving the crew to do my own shit because they already doing their own shit.
Yeah,
That's
and I think
definitely
a
fire.
lot of people misunderstand what the Quellas are. I don't look at them necessarily as a group. I think they're a collective of artists, which is what they are.
Yeah.
You know, together they're the Quellas, but they all have their solo careers.
They're all going it on their own level.
Yeah, they all
yeah.
have individual plans.
Yeah, they
and
Wu-Tang in
aspirations.
this shit.
Yeah, and that's pretty dope. And all
Yeah.
of them are putting out. Like
Yeah.
they're not putting out one project in waiting. They're all putting out like together. They drop.
I rate that. Those.
Yeah, no, super.
All the
That's,
Quellas, I think they have like 4 projects out in just the second half.
yeah,
all
like
of
they
them.
all.
They're all
Yeah.
dropped.
Sasti
of
also
them.
just put out.
Yeah, he
I
put
still
out
need to
his
tap
own,
in.
and then he put out the one with
with
Duse
Duse
Wavy.
Way, yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
to
they,
say
also
way.
their producers that's Godly and
Is it
Godly
Duse Wavy or Duse Way?
I think it's Wavy or
It's
Wavy.
Also, their producers dropped a project as well.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're also going crazy. So like, hey man, the whole squad is just eating.
That's Duse Wavy.
Yeah. Shout out to Duse Wavy also. I
My
met him
nigga
at
Ezra.
Fontaine.
Shout out.
It's a good dude. Shout out to him. That's what, 035?
Ezwe.
I'm a nigga as well, man.
My nigga.
Fire.
Fire.
Shout out to Casper. He's having his 10-year celebration
the
of
Tulu
Tulufelo.
Felo 10
Oh,
year
Zone
shit.
At
6.
Zone 6.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to him, yeah.
I'm sure that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, shout out to the 10-year. Getting to
Tulu
the
Felo.
10-year mark, you're still relevant.
Till this day.
That album is
Classic.
critically acclaimed, yes.
Yeah.
It's classic. It is
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic for sure.
Shout out to that. That should be a fire show.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Should be.
Cause
The album got him the goals, the Amanda DuPont and them.
yeah,
it was on
nah, he was
fire.
going.
now,
he was
that
going.
album, that run was crazy.
Oh, he was-
the run, he went.
Yeah,
his
got him
babies
the
run at
goals.
that time,
Yeah.
man.
He cleaned house. I ain't gonna hold you.
Nah, it's the hardest.
He even got
That
got
era.
Boydie back.
Yeah,
Boydie
like-
back,
Off of
yeah.
that.
He
Like,
can't
this
do
went
nothing with
crazy.
him. Couldn't
Yeah.
do nothing with
nah,
him.
he couldn't fuck with him.
Like his debut reminded me of like a 50 Cent
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die
Definitely.
Trying. Like
Definitely.
it was like you could feel his buzz in the air. Like
Yeah.
No,
saw it
there was
landing.
no one anywhere in the country who could say, I don't know what's going on with Casper or haven't heard anything.
you could feel it in the air.
Yeah.
Whether you're a hip hop fan, like his song or not, but the level of
Yeah,
like
and
there's
the way-
this guy called Casper in your verse and
with
just,
the ponytail and the way he capitalized on that 2014 Tulufelo and then fill up the dome 2015.
and went straight to it.
Yeah,
and also
straight to
dropped
it,
the
yeah.
album
Yeah.
with the fill up.
Yes.
Yo,
I rate that.
Crazy.
Nah, it
moves,
was
though.
on it.
What is important?
Crazy
No,
moves.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
And
this
he
gonna be
was
dope.
on the fill up run for 4 years. The Dome, Orlando, FNB,
FNB, yeah.
Moses
Moses
Mabida,
Mabida.
Rustenberg.
unprecedented.
Back to
Like,
back.
what
You
the
know,
fuck is that?
Second to none, the run.
You know,
Nah, he's
Crazy.
a
And for
different
him to
nigga. Shout out
do
to
this,
him.
to just put that all together, like it's dope, man. Like,
All the best.
I
all
rate
the
Oh,
best.
nah, I wanna go to that Zone 6 show, dog. It's a Zone 6, guys. Go check it out. When's the date again?
it's this
Tomorrow.
Saturday. But
This
it's,
Saturday.
yeah.
God.
So that's what, the 26th.
Oh, but done already when this
And
episode.
when this comes out, Vele.
Yeah.
And we can't even go because we're going to Touchlines. Then he's got a show where
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doing is it an acoustic live band level?
Yeah.
in his pocket in Brown.
So he's got us out
Yeah,
there.
that's
That
the
shit.
soon
I
gig.
wish I would have seen it,
Mm.
but come on, it's Casper. You know, you'll catch him somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hit us up for the show, for the Showtime chops out there, Casper.
Come on
Yo,
now.
Yeah.
Hey,
sure
we might
you're
have to
gonna do
hunt
something
Tilly
else.
down.
Yeah.
Hunt
Also-
someone down there.
Tilly up. Tilly, come on.
Also
Or
want to
something.
bring him that side. Oh, shout out for holding it down the masterclass way.
Yeah, come on. I'm on your side. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and Lou Will was on the other episode
Yeah,
as
I
well.
remember we were chopping it. He's like, yo, I'm going to go
Yeah.
Gonna go to the master class. I'm like, okay, you outside. You're an official chopper
Yeah.
now. You're an official, you're an official voice out
You
here.
know.
Appreciate y'all just doing us. Appreciate the
Let's
platform.
get it.
Appreciate the
Yeah,
platform.
you held it down. You held
Thank
it
you
down.
so much, Big
That's
Dog.
fire.
I
Nah,
love my
Luke,
OG.
the boy. KO is also having his, what is it, next week?
Yeah, we out
1st
there.
of November.
Mhm.
We
Skanda
gotta be
Definitely
out
out
there.
there.
For his also 10-year celebration of Skanda Republic.
Yeah, classic.
That's gonna be madness.
Crazy.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's gonna be madness.
Can't wait to see it.
Hey, KO, you must invite me. Stop listening to Twitter saying I don't like you. There's no such thing.
Is that a real word? That
Oh, baby, how you don't like the goats. You don't like the no.
Why? Why would
Like,
you say that?
For the comments, for the pods, everything I say here, people say, this nigga hates KO.
I've never felt like you
I've
don't
never-
like KO
Yeah.
though.
I'm
But-
also
but that's-
confused. Like,
have- never
but
spoke
that's the
slang on
chat.
KO
That's
as
the
well.
chat online.
nah, they
Yeah.
bugging. They
The only
bugging.
thing that was trash that you said is that he took Skanda from
The MT brew.
yeah, from that other MC. But
Of course.
apart from that,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like you hate
don't
him.
feel
I've
like
never
you
even
hate
felt
him.
like you dislike him.
Yeah.
at all, like.
Bro.
That's why
But I
I'm like, this is a
get it.
real
I
word.
get how the narratives go around.
Yeah,
so,
like
But you know how
the
it
message can get twisted.
yeah.
KO, the 1st
That
of
should be
November, I'm
crazy.
coming
yeah.
through.
Yeah, I'll.
I hate Big
Talk
Dog.
to your big bro.
I'm like, we need to go see that.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And make sure that you straight in the building too, because
Yeah.
Packing the whole.
sometimes you walk into the wrong building and niggas is waiting on you.
I can roll squad deep.
Nah, come
Nah,
on.
you don't want it to look
Nah,
It's
like
unnecessary.
It's unnecessary, yeah.
Nah,
but
you
like-
straight. You straight.
gotta-
Aight,
You
aight.
got me.
I'll take your word.
You got
I'll
me.
take your word.
That's quite deep enough. It's quite deep enough.
keeping up.
Talking about walking into rooms that you might not be ready for. Allegedly, Sizwe might have
Handled Nota. Back to
out
the
there
city.
backstage at,
Oh yeah, I
at
heard that
Charles.
thing. I heard he slapped him.
But sorry to cut you, but she, you also saw what type of time he was on when I was chatting to you outside backstage, and you were just trying to wild out at you for no reason. You remember?
Oh yeah, I heard you niggas
Yeah,
also
like,
had a little.
You ignored him because we were speaking, but he was standing next to Reason. Then I was speaking to you. He was literally behind you, just screaming like, "You niggas are back to the city!" Blah blah blah. I'm like, damn. Like,
Bro, I
Yeah.
need help, bro.
He's just going crazy.
Yeah, he always feels like he got something to say. But
Needs
anyway,
help,
the slap situation, I didn't see it. Gigi came to me, hey, please talk to Nota. And then I went to Nota. Nota was like, no, he's a grown-ass man. He has 4 kids. But like, I didn't know what they were arguing
What is that about?
Like,
That's the shit that gets you slapped. Stop
Yeah.
talking about people's
People's
kids, bro. Like you're chasing clout with people's families, bro.
you
Like,
know,
Do that.
so I didn't even know what was that about. I was like, yo, bro, chill. You know, you can't be doing this. You have backstage, you have VIP, we invited you. So
Shout out to
be an
Sizwe.
adult and
Yeah.
respect yourself. Like,
Shout out to Sizwe, is a real nigga.
You had to pop out and show niggas.
Caesar, if you slapped him, shout out to you. You're a real nigga.
Yeah, real
And not because I condone violence, but because
He needed to.
a lot of people
Dang.
speak as if there are no consequences in the world. And I just want to warn people.
Yeah.
People are human beings, guys. And you will bump into someone eventually. Stop
Yeah.
talking like you're just in your phone in your own house.
Yeah.
Don't let the Wi-Fi get to your head. Like,
Also, that reminds me. I was like,
relax.
because I've been feeling a bit demon time myself lately.
Yeah.
But of course,
And it's warranted.
Of course, I'm a better man. I've got a better temperament.
Humility
I kind of can handle it.
yeah.
But I was like, I looked at one of these Twitter niggas, because Illy the host, he's also a nigga who's got a voice on Twitter. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm cool with him. I saw one of the other niggas who sometimes will be out there talking sideways on my name. And I'm like, yo, I could
And it's
literally
like,
just
you see,
pounce on you
yeah,
right now.
you're
like-
right here. You're vulnerable.
And also now you
You
should.
You should.
And that's the part I hate. And then when you move on that, they say you're hectic.
Because like, yo, I could fold you right now.
Right now.
And
Where we stand.
nothing would happen.
Facts.
Like where we stand, right
Like,
here. And that's the part I hate.
and
Guys,
it's like, no, now I gotta give you grace and let you walk around here.
notice how long do you always have to be the bigger man also?
Yeah, facts.
Like, why should niggas be able to disrespect me knowing that because I'm a brand or whatever and there's people, I'm not gonna do
And
anything.
you know you can't disrespect me like that to my face either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want to push that whole thing, and then when you're caught outside, you want to make it about other things.
Facts.
And then when someone puts their hands on you, you want to lay charges or you want to get on podcasts
And that's the
start crying.
thing also that's really
That's the part that's
Yeah.
trash about this whole shit is niggas is just ready to go
bruh.
Yeah,
press
and you
these
can't do
charges.
that.
So it's like,
Quick to snitch.
that's why it's not worth
You know, at
even-
events,
It's not
especially
worth it, bro.
backstage, there's always cameras running.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah,
You know, next thing you caught on camera.
And also back to the city for me was interesting because a lot of these niggas, that's the only time we see them outside.
Yeah, ever.
Yeah,
Because
true.
that's the only shit they can go to or are invited to or have access to. Apart from that, we
don't
don't
see
see you niggas.
Respect.
You niggas are tweeting from the couch. But it was like, it made me feel like, well, next day's back to the city, I might have to come on demon time, actually. Because that's where I'm going to find you niggas.
Yeah.
And
But-
for me, like, dog, I just to kind of close that part, like, I honestly really hate it because I'm a real life human being. Like, I get the internet, I understand, you know, I understand there's jokes and everything, but like, there's just a line of respect that you should not cross just for engagement. And once you cross that, I cannot blame anybody, even if they put you in a hospital. I don't blame them because everyone always looks at the reaction and not the action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every action has a reaction.
Respect.
Yeah.
And if, like, for example, if Sizwe had not just maybe slapped him, if he had put real combos on him, I would not be like, I would not feel aware about that because you spoke about the man's family, his kids.
Come on.
Those things have nothing to do with hip hop, bro. And
they
stop
have nothing
bringing-
to do with anything.
Yeah.
like at all.
Not just hip hop, has nothing to do with anything.
And you're grasping for straws because, like, what are you doing all this for?
Facts.
Why are you bringing up people's kids just to have engagement on the internet?
So married to the cloud chasing.
Yeah, come
Ended
on,
up in divorce court.
hungry looking.
So for me, that's my whole part. It's like, what is this all for? And you're not really that nigga. You ain't got the hands you say you have. Like, if you say
He
that,
said he has hands.
he said he drops Stogie. He says he's always willing to have hands
He
with
drops
people.
doggy
He did claim that though. He
did.
did. He did
He
claim
claimed
that.
that in front of everybody.
in real
And
life.
he also pulled up on Soul
Soul.
Aggressive.
But but you saw that
But he
video. Soul
didn't-
was
he
not
didn't-
even about. He's just
But
like,
he didn't
dog.
have the same temperature
Yeah.
though with
Also, let's do that with people in real life. Leave Soul alone.
But the thing is, some people
I
like
saw him, we exchanged words.
No, I'm saying- I'm
didn't
saying-
have
I'm
that
saying-
have that
energy.
energy.
look.
He
Some
didn't,
people.
he didn't embrace the squabble.
He didn't embrace the energy at all.
No, Nota is smart. So he knows
I'll
that
hold
some
you.
people got something to lose. You know,
That's like when
if
people have
if
brands
you're
and that.
Saul, you're on radio, you can't be involved in any brawls.
Facts.
You know, because you're bringing the whole company into disrepute. You might get suspended.
For sure.
Nota got nothing to lose.
And that's
You
the
know,
problem. right
that-
there.
Absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
You know, that's why you can go poke these people and you know deep down they're not gonna react because there's something they're protecting.
But so what is that? Then okay, then what?
I don't see the health in that whole thing. I don't see the benefit. I don't see the return on investment. I don't get it.
So then what?
The bragging rights, I drop Stogie.
That nigga really said he drops doggy.
Yeah, nigga, he claimed it on the net in front of everybody. He said he dropped him.
Wow.
But nonetheless, like, my
Yeah,
point
yeah.
is that, like, I don't get what this is all about. And then one day, when you're pushed to a point where you react,
Yeah.
you're gonna be the bad guy. Or, come on, you know that guy is crazy. You shouldn't have. Nah, nigga, that's not how the world works.
And that's how everybody's pulling out. No, come on, you know it's just a crazy man.
No,
Don't
no, no,
mind.
no.
It's like,
How
no.
long are you gonna let these actions let him get with this shit? No, dog.
Nah,
Someone
bro.
has to put him in his lane.
I don't know. Maybe we grew up in a different time, but we don't play about respect.
We did.
Like,
Come
where
on
we
now.
come from, dog, you talk to the side of your neck, you get your shit popped. That's just
Respectfully.
it. Not even
simple.
respectfully. Fuck the respect. Like,
the
if you
respect is
talking
out
out
the
the
window
side
at
of your
that
neck,
point.
if you're the one popping off, and hear me and hear me well, talk shit about people all you want. But once you bring people's families and kids into it,
Yeah, you've done
my nigga, be
You're
ready
playing
for
a
anything is
dangerous
what
game.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's on site after that.
Be ready
You're
for
playing a
anything.
dangerous game.
Playing a very dangerous game. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, because he also went off now swinging at Kel with his moms. I'm like,
Bro,
What are we
Bro,
doing?
I swear to God, any nigga, I don't care who he is, any nigga say something about my mom,
Yeah, it's game time.
best believe me,
It's game time.
when we see each other,
Nah,
my
that's a
nigga,
no-go zone.
you're gonna have to
Game
see
time.
that.
That's absolutely no
I
go.
feel like it's
Yeah.
a national or like a world rule for every nigga.
International.
That's a
Don't
no-go
go
zone.
The mother route. Don't say none.
Bro.
I get other jokes can be, but like that.
Pela niggas can die at their stage.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
Like you don't do that.
Remember that movie, Menace to Society?
Yep.
The Chinaman said, I feel sorry for your mother. Then he came back. What you said about
what?
my
You
mama?
said what
What you
about
said?
my mama?
Bro, like there's
Bro.
just a line, bro. There's just a line. Like these are all internet games. Because I can promise you right now, if I caught Nota on his own and asked him about this stuff, like you're gonna talk about social media. You're gonna say, it's engagement.
playing the
You don't
game,
really mean
yeah.
half the things you're even saying.
And it's about people's lives, dog.
And for me, it's like, bro, you're playing lottery with your fucking head. Like you're gonna get hit.
And someone's gonna hit that lottery.
Yeah.
You're gonna get tapped at one day.
And you get bloggers who will take a tweet and make it an article. The next thing, the whole thing is on Google. Nobody's gonna say, it was just Twitter.
It's not,
It's a full
bro.
article on Google that's gonna stay there forever.
I hate it. And if this is the standard we've come to, that's
If
horrible.
this is the game we play,
If that's the game, that's horrible. I don't want any of these kids who look up to certain individuals thinking that shit is the one. That shit ain't it.
It's
That
pathetic.
sucker shit to talk about people's families, sucker
that's whole
shit.
nigga shit.
It's
Like,
whole nigga shit.
that's
It's sucker
pathetic.
shit. Talking about people's parents. And over what, bro? Like, if you really look at what it's over, what is it over? What is it
this,
about?
What is this even about? For it to go that far, what
for
is
it
this
to go
about?
to that extent, what is it for? And what's the return? Just so you can get on DJ Smooth's podcast next week and say the same shit and run to another one next week and run to the same one. To say what, bro? What is it about is what I'm saying.
It's weak.
Yeah.
It's
Leave
weak.
people's families alone. If you want to come at someone, come direct, dog.
It's weak.
Yo, bro, another thing I noticed that back to the city, you guys are superstars, man. Like the podcasters get more traction than the TV presenters. Like I saw TV presenters standing there, nobody knows them. Like
I don't lie.
everyone is running to the podcasters. I'm like, that's
That's
the
the
shit.
new wave. It shows the internet.
Just love
I won't lie. He's right. I've seen it.
For real.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Go to events and just
Even more than
just
some of the
monitor the
rappers
TV
too.
presenters
More
and
than
the
some of the rappers
podcasters. It's crazy.
They don't
no,
even
they-
get in the interviews, dog. Like, I've seen them even at events. It's hard for them to even catch the interviews.
And it used to be
dead.
so
I'm
hard.
For real,
They
bro.
used
Like
to have it. They used to have that.
But that's
pool.
a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Crazy.
it's dope. It's a dope time to be doing
Now,
all that
podcasts are
shit.
crazy. I was at a random restaurant. I'd never been there, even the area.
Yeah.
While I'm chilling there, we just
You thought you were on the low?
yeah, I thought I was on the lowest. Like the lowest. Not even an area any of us would frequent. You know what I'm saying?
Probably
I'm in the
moving with
car.
something, of course.
You already know. Just in the car, moving on the low, chilling. You know? And this nigga, he served us the whole time, right? Like, everything was clean. It was a good brew. It was dope. Like, service, everything. And when we were leaving, so when you're coming back to the chop, big dog.
Come
like,
on. now.
Like, nah, this shit is crazy. And even when I'm in Brahms, the same thing with kids. Like,
Yeah.
podcasts are really like the future for
No, it's
kids.
really
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah, yeah.
They
yeah.
really tapped
Out
in.
there.
Shout out
That's
to
really
Tito
dope.
too. Tito is such a real fucking nigga.
Yeah,
I
Tito's
love
a real
Tito.
nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah.
Shout out
Tito.
to Tito and congratulations to him on everything he's doing. He's doing
Facts.
so well.
Come
I love
I'm
Tito.
happy for him and
Come
I'm
on,
proud
Tito.
of him.
Shout out
Like,
to Tito.
shout out to El Tito. Get your bread, big dog. Do your shit. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what anybody is saying. Run it the
Up.
fuck up, my
Yeah,
family.
Tito-
And I saw
love
he
seeing
got
it.
some few nominations for podcast of the year.
Yeah.
No,
From
he's
a
doing
couple,
good
Pretty dope,
business.
yeah.
from a couple different establishments.
And he shows
Yeah.
love too. Like he's
Real
texted me.
nigga.
Yeah, he's texted me like, yo, I fuck with this and I fuck with that. Like even a little critique here and there. He even told me like, yeah, no, I was watching in the beginning, you were a bit, and then you got on your shit. Like he's tapped in and he shows
He's
love.
super
Like,
tapped in.
Yeah.
He shows love. Shout
Now,
out to
every time
Tito.
I see him, he'll literally talk to me about the latest episode that just came. Oh yeah, I was watching this.
And he'll give
Even
you
the
the
Showtime
feedback.
chops and everything. Oh yeah, I was watching this, and I'm like, yo, Tito is a real
Nah, he's a real
one.
nigga. He's a real nigga.
Shout out to
Deserves
Tito.
everything that's happening for him.
Yeah,
Shout out
and he bought me my Nike gloves.
Oh,
You
shout
see me
out.
when I
Out there. That's love.
my
Shout-
nigga.
Shout out to Tito. He's a
Shout
real
out
nigga.
to you, nigga.
Real
You're
nigga.
the one. I fuck with you the long way. And I'm saying that because we were out there just chopping it at Back to the City there at the Hennessy. Just talk about all these.
And he shows up
podcaster
for
things.
everybody. Like, the last time I saw him was
Yeah.
at KO's thing at the fashion show.
Nah, he be
The
showing
whole
up.
thing.
He pulls up.
He always shows up.
Hip hop floor, like now, like last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was out there last week.
Always
as well.
showing
He just-
love. Oh yeah, he
Feels
was
like-
love out there as well.
Yeah, it was love
He's
out-
gonna be on that Showtime
Come on
Chop,
now.
ne? His
Gonna be
first
dropping.
appearance
We
on
gonna see that.
LOTV.
I
Now
didn't get
that's
to catch him there, but yeah, he's
Shout out
always,
to
he's always
him.
around
Yeah.
showing love.
it was good to see you there as well.
Yeah,
You
for
were
sure.
outside doing business, doing
The
your
Fox can't
shit.
go back to piano. Like this guy's hip hop. Like come on.
Me, I don't know why people separate me,
You
guys.
can't
I'm in the
separate
music
the-
business.
He's just in the business.
I'm just in the music business.
Doesn't matter the genre.
Yeah, I'm signing.
The pop culture. It's the
It's
pop
the pop culture.
culture.
I'm
Yeah.
signing a band now. I'm signing Wave Garden, not Johnny.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I signed him now.
Shout out. Come
Hey.
on, that's business.
Yeah.
Niggas. Come on.
Shout out to Wave Garden.
Shout out to Wave Garden, shout out to Johnny Bass, of course.
Johnny Bass, this is our longtime
My
friend and
guy,
producer.
yeah.
They have a group called Wave Garden. It's a band. So refreshing. Musically, I don't think anyone would expect that, but you guys will hear it soon. Like
It's
Wave
tapped
Garden
in.
coming soon. So,
I, I feel like we gotta wrap this up. I feel like it's been long. Last two shout outs. Slick, Injam Volume 3.
guys, Slick, the most consistent DJ. He's given us albums.
Slick in
And that's
Jaya.
a double-sided. It's not a double-sided project.
Yeah, there's still the second half is coming.
Oh
where,
my God, Slick.
Yo,
Shout out to Slick. man.
nobody from that side of the street can fuck with him. It's not
I
even
think
close.
non-seeing Slick.
It's not even
don't see him.
It's like it's him, and then they in another suburb or hood is the next guy. Like he's
Yeah.
7 slots
way
down.
ahead
man.
of them. He's current. He's
He's the
Clutch.
most tapped in.
Just tapped in.
he's like
He's the one who delivers the consistency
Yeah,
projects, not
come
just
on.
singing.
Yeah,
Projects. And he develops artists as
Thank
well.
you.
A lot
He's
of
always-
the artists
yes.
went through Slick before the blow up.
Flow.
for
Drop
us
it
to
now.
be able to see them
Yeah.
clearly, to peep them clearly on
Yeah.
the.
He does the artist development. He's even worked with labels, so Slick is really
Nah,
the
he's
most
big dog. Shout out to
Yeah,
Slick.
he's big
And then
dog
the
in
last shout out I want to send is to Kindly Nash, guys. Come on.
That boy's out.
It done came
that
up. It
boy's
done
out.
came up.
That boy's out.
That is so fire to watch.
That boy is
I
out.
love watching niggas come up like and do their thing.
beautiful
For sure.
stuff.
And he's having a great
Yeah.
time. Him having H Chief and Don't Bribe Me back to back.
And the remix.
And the remix on that.
Yeah.
And the remix
Getting
with
the
Nasty,
goals on
Nasty
the
being
remix.
outside again.
And
Nasty
also getting
outside.
Blackie on another joint that he teased as well. Like
That he
he's just
teased
on
and yo.
Bro, unbelievable.
Also, them
He's
niggas
diving.
have a really great advantage that I fuck with. Like him and his squad. So it's him,
Baby Days.
Baby Days,
Patrick Lee.
Sonwabile, Patrick Lee, because they already been playing with the YouTube
For
shit
time.
and
Yeah.
so
And the
as
streaming.
far as content and knowing like timing and
Mm-hmm.
clips and how to get shit to connect on the net.
They got it.
fully. And I think the one dap I give Nash more than anything is that I saw him come from behind the scenes.
Yes.
Yes. I remember him
Witnessed
being a
that.
super producer for everybody.
Everybody.
Before I even knew he rapped.
Yeah.
I was hearing the beats he was making, the shit he was doing. Obviously, he was running with Lucas
Lucas.
Moore.
Yeah.
That was his man's on the highest. I don't know if it still is. That's none of my business. But he was there producing a lot. And to see him rise from being a producer to being potentially
To being
the hottest hip hop,
The hottest new act.
yeah,
it might
the
be.
hottest new
Yeah.
nigga. Like
Yeah.
if
I
we
won't lie.
if we take Smart Money out the picture, I
That's
think he's
looking-
rookie of the year.
He's rookie because Mama is not a rookie. Mama was a rookie last year.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's,
I guess. Yeah, he's
so
rookie,
he's rookie of the year.
what
Yeah.
did they call it? Okay, that's a group of them niggas.
That's last year.
That's last year
Last
also.
year,
Because Dangerous
was
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
He's rookie of the
so
year.
going
Yeah.
from producer to rookie of the year, for me, like that alone, and the fact that he's not scared to release. He has
Yes.
confidence in his music, and everything he's put out to test is working.
Mm.
So I think that's not because he's following a sound or anything, because people are liking what he has to offer.
Yeah.
And
That's
he's
another
so
thing that I
refreshing.
really fuck with about him is the fact that he's original.
Yeah.
Like the shit he's doing is him.
It's him.
It's his pocket. It's his own lane,
rap
and
style.
he's
No one
not
can rap on
making
his beats
anything
like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
nobody,
Nah,
just
nah.
him.
Also, that nigga, no album out. He stage dived.
Yeah.
Yeah, out there at the
dive.
Sprite. Yeah,
Guys,
yeah.
stage diving is a serious thing in South Africa. It doesn't just happen.
Niggas,
Yeah,
niggas
hey.
don't get
Niggas
caught.
don't be catching niggas.
Don't get caught out there.
Bro, I remember, rest in peace to the good Ricky. I remember Ricky was the only nigga they would catch. Now,
Yeah.
Corner, he would say, I don't do it at every show though. Cause
Yeah,
now me, I have to gauge with nah, this one is
Yeah. Shout out to
one is-
Ricky for
Mega
opening that door.
came back without shoes in Cape Town
After a stage
Yeah.
dive.
after a
I
stage
had to-
There's
dive.
that famous picture of him where he's fruit faced and they got him. It's crazy. And
It's
to
not for
see him,
everyone.
It's not
to
for
see a
everyone.
nigga like Nash, bro, like he's 2 songs in.
Yo, but when that song comes on,
Yo, you gotta
and
understand.
niggas talking about he's him, but
But
he's
he's
not.
Just from that, I saw people running.
Niggas talking about he's
I saw
him,
people
but
running.
he's Soda Man, Soldier. You
Cause that line, I think he says it like 3 times. That line
Yeah.
as the intro,
And
he's
then-
him, but he's not. I'm seeing people running from.
Because they wanna come participate.
They wanna be in the
that
moment,
moment
bro.
of
Yeah.
yo, this joint about
I
to
was
go
so
crazy.
happy. I was so happy for
And
Nash.
what I love also even more is he hit them with that before people could even ask, can he follow up H-Chief?
Yeah, I rated
Before
that.
they could even think of asking that question, he, bah,
No, nigga, he said
already
that. Then
had
said
the
nasty
next
remix
one.
also. Same time. Nah, bro, he's bugging.
shout out to Kindly, man.
Kindly.
No way.
Soldier
out.
Man, militant.
Soldier Man, this year is yours.
That's
Shout out to you, bro.
beautiful.
Apart from that, I'm straight.
Nah, we're good. We're good. Shout out to Reebok bringing back the AKA.
Yes.
niggas.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
That's culture.
And they had to clear up. So one of the guys from Reebok had to clear it up. Even the moms had to speak on it because
Yeah.
the last memory people have of Forbes and Reebok is him saying "fuck Reebok."
He
Yeah,
didn't,
yeah,
he
They
didn't
ain't gave
get
me shit.
Yeah, I remember
So
that.
They had to speak on that too, on the introduction of the whole thing coming back. That no, they resolved the rack situation
Yeah.
and everything. And even with the one that's coming out now,
Yeah.
the proceeds are obviously a certain charity that they're going to, and then
Fire.
obviously his estate. His
Yeah.
home.
I also
Yeah,
do
and-
love how his legacy is his
living
legacy is being preserved.
Yeah,
legacy.
and we have the original pair by AKA at the museum.
Oh
fire.
shit! Shout out to you guys for
Yes,
preserving
fire.
it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be history.
Dope.
That's gonna be
Super history. Apart from that, Country Chop, we back in business.
Yes,
Shout out to
sir.
everybody.